Following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm moving my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, come here close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. You, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. Quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
Remember, if you think they're onto you, give us the signal. You remember the signal? That's right.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice. That would have been a pucker drone shot over the Strode.
That would have been.
Yeah. The real Gypsy, how you doing? Yeah. Oi, Gypsy, I saw your little. Oi, you've used me on your show, haven't you? Gypsy, the real Gypsy Soul. I saw that. You used the tricky Bricky when I shout you out. She's clipped me. Ain't you, Gypsy? You clipped me on there, and then you put a finger saying, "Go home."
It's showtime!
Hello. Sorry I missed yesterday. My husband is down with his back, and I had to be all domestic and shit with y'all playing in the background. So I missed a lot and heard a lot. And hey, Chaotic, good to see you. Judo, good to see you. Hey. And Southern Girl, good to see you. My soundboard's broke because my freaking new cat has been pulling at my wires. So I gotta get a new soundboard, I guess. Crap. Hey, Peachy, good to see you. Good morning. I'm cleaning. I'll be in chat in a minute. Judo, Chaotic. All right. Good deal. Let's see. Oh, there's Miss Sarah. Smile. Won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? All right, let me put this down for over here. I hope I didn't miss anybody. There's Free Side. I'll paste. Truth Hurts. Good to see you. I hate my soundboard don't work. The clapper got wore out, I guess. There's the link there, girly. Let everybody come on in. Let me get a sip of coffee. Did y'all see them talking about this?
Remember, if you think they're onto you, give us the signal. You remember the signal? That's right.
They were talking about signs and symbols with what's see here? Freeside Judo is a short video. Okay. They were talking about the signs and symbols, and Easy was going copy that or whatever into his watch, and it was kind of freaking Ernie out a little bit. That was pretty cool. The War of the Trolls. That was pretty cool. I thought that was awesome. What was even more cool was the disclaimer before it, because I come from corporate America and I know all about disclaimers. Oh, yes. Coffee's good on a... We keep the air really cold in here. Says he's seeing something in title, I think SG. Okay, they're talking about something else. I put the link down there, Sarah, and let you fill me in on some stuff I missed while I was making pancakes and sausage. My son's gotten into this kick. He'll get into a kick where he likes something, and I gotta make it over and over till he's like foundered off of it. And right now it's McGriddles, homemade McGriddles, and I'm making it with blueberry mix. All these, fresh vegetables and fruit is available right now. So that's what I've been doing, making homemade pancakes and sausage. Watering my plants. It's like so freaking hot in North Carolina right now. And so all my plants out there are like, I have to water them at least 3 times a day. It's crazy. Hey, Sarah.
Check.
I can't use my clapper. It's broke. The cats have been,
Oh, damn it.
going to town on my wires, I've left hanging. And, I've got to get a new clapper.
Try to get my sound right.
Just in time for Christmas, the clapper.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was getting ready I was talking about how I'm having to water my plants 3 times a day. Are you having to do that where you live?
Not really. No.
No, it is so hot here. And now they're talking about more coming up from the Gulf.
Okay, I'm in like a little bit of it's been like a lot of rain suddenly, and like,
oh wow, you're lucky.
It's cooler, we're getting like this little cool spell, so yeah.
Hey, Lily and Zepparella, good to see you guys. And Holly Dolly.
What's
Holly
up,
Dolly
Ellen?
always reminds me of Lolly. Get your adverbs here.
Hmm.
So, so my title is Creator Ford Owner here. Okay. Fridays, Fangs, and Fords. Have you owned one in your lifetime?
A Ford?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I had a Ford Exploder.
And did it explode?
I just call it Ford Exploder.
Right, we do
Explorer.
too.
Yeah, I think that's a thing.
Yeah. Well, this one we bought when we first got into this apartment, so about 1.5 years ago, and it's a little Focus, and we got it to save money, right?
Right.
And it's been something, it seems like every freaking month. He says not, but we just like had tires blow out when we went to Florida, and he said that they were dry rotted, and then we had to have it towed because the thingamabobs were on it and they couldn't get it off. So that was a $200 job for just freaking, to replace a freaking tire. And then this here last time, it was a starter that went out, and it had the what you call it with the key fob thingamabob in it, and you
Mhm.
gotta like get it coated and shit.
Yeah, right.
So this
That's
is
why I don't have a
another
second one.
this this job almost cost us $500 or more. It was 18 with the
Oh, fuck
toes
that.
because we had to troubleshoot. It fell apart, here where we live. And we live like in a very congested area of auto shops and stuff. And so, luckily, thank God, my husband was able, at 65 years old, to walk to the nearest mechanic
Oh,
and say, "This is what's happening. What do you think it is?" And so, first we tried to do it ourselves. They thought it was this, and so he takes apart the steering column and everything, right? Because we used to be car salesmen, so shit happened to cars on the car lot that we had to figure out how to fix, right?
oh, that's right, right, right. Yep.
And so, but right now, because of the things that we've gone through in the last 2 years, we're low on tools. So, like trying to do it with a butter knife and duct tape. No, I'm just kidding. But it seems like that. It seems like that when you have like a skeletal tool set. It's like, oh my god, I would do better off going and getting my butter knife, right?
Now, do you guys have AAA, or have you thought of signing up? Just because
No, we're
if you're
thinking
having
about
so
it
many,
now. Oh yeah, we're
I think you
thinking
should
about it
really
now.
should wait if it's a used car and,
I haven't
you're talking.
thought about that in ages. I'm so glad you said that. I'm going to make a note right now.
It's really worth it because your husband, I mean, you just said he walked to a mechanic, and all I can picture is your guys are stuck in a blizzard, and you know what I mean? That's going to save your life with a tow and everything, It's not worth the stress when you have a car that has problems.
Triple A. I'm making a note right
It's a
now.
little, I mean, it's a small fee. I mean, granted, I will say I'm the only person that I ever met that got kicked out of AAA. They literally kicked me out. But that's because I was trying to save the world. I didn't know there was a limit on tows, so everywhere I went, when I'd see everybody, I would tow them. I thought I had as many toes as I want. I'm paying a fee. I freaking try. I got kicked out of AAA. I used 9 toes in a year. I was the
You sound
goddamn
like
tow fairy. I was a goddamn tow fairy.
that is us. That is us. I'm telling you, if it can go
Not
wrong,
really.
it
My
goes.
husband was pissed. He's like, Sarah, I went to, try to get gold membership, and I had to take you out of the freaking plan. I'm like, what? They were pissed at me. That's all good.
Tito said I had a Mustang with NOS on it. What's that? It was junk. Always fixing that. Same here. Every Ford I've ever had. Don't sue me, Ford. But every Ford,
Don't sue me, bro.
right? Every Ford I've ever owned has been a piece of shit. How can
Yeah,
that be when they're the first people that made them?
they're not the same. Not the same. I don't think, anyway.
I like Dodges. I've always had good luck with the Dodge.
Yeah, you done a lot of Dodge trucks.
I like Nissan. Sarah, I call them exploders too. A Massachusetts thing. I think everybody calls
It,
them that because they explode. Right?
My Jeep was
I
probably the
like.
worst thing I had. My Jeep. That one gave me the
I
most
li-
problems, I think.
Now I had gotten my grandson one for his first car was a Jeep 5-speed, and a neighbor allegedly a neighbor took the catalytic converter off, and then
To get some crack.
you're right, then it just fell apart after that, so
Hmm.
he wound up dumping it and getting the little mini Hummer, whatever those are called, Hum 4.
Uh-huh.
And then now he just got a little, I don't know why he did this. It's a Ford Escort Super Sport. Not an Escort, but Ford Focus Super Sport. I'm like, why did you
Uh-huh.
get a Ford? But I've just never had good luck with Ford. So that was why I had to put the Ford in the story there. Because that's kind of what we've been dealing with. And, Miss Fletcher, I like abbreviating your name. I abbreviate MGS
Hmm.
for associates. So you were on a couple of panels yesterday. You want to straighten that out. So, what was floating around that they were attacking Nay? Was that not
Oh,
really how it went?
is that what's being said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know. So you're just, bringing this to my attention now. I know that, I mean, there's certain things that I don't want to like embarrass her about that I wouldn't want to save right now, but I didn't know that there was a relationship before. Like I didn't know that either
I didn't
Nicolina or
either.
Kaz, knew her. So for that part right there, that showed that they already had a relationship with her. I thought they were
Right.
coming into this not knowing anything about her, kind of thing.
Right.
So I had already sent out some messages privately because I didn't want to do it on the on the stream. So I made some effort, is what I'm saying, trying to be as non.
Neutral.
Right, I'm trying to keep this so it's not. I'm trying to choose my words carefully. I made an effort to connect with some people and let them know some things that were going on during it. That I didn't know that they had a relationship though before I knew her already. So I was trying to
Okay,
make
so
contact.
Easy and the stand said that they were surprised that you didn't chime in, but
That's
I
because they didn't
thought,
want. Oh, okay,
I
I see.
thought as you were being respectful to
Hmm.
them having a prior relationship before you.
That's okay that if they said that, I guess I could expect that, but that's because I didn't want to make a show of it. Okay, what I did was mute out so it doesn't seem like everyone's attacking first off,
And
and
let them handle their business,
and
right?
I made contact with two people behind the scenes while it was going on to try to neutralize stuff, but I didn't want to make a scene about it. Okay, so
Right.
just because you didn't see that things are going on doesn't mean I didn't do it. It's because I don't want
Oh,
to make
okay,
a
that's
show
good
of
to
it.
know.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So yeah, so what
I
you did.
sometimes take a different route because I don't want to embarrass people.
So you
And if
did. You just did it, quietly. You didn't
two,
have to
two
be out like a
yes.
peacock about it.
First of all, they would have seen me in the back chat making an effort. That's number one. And number two, I privately did send out text messages because I didn't want that person to be embarrassed while what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? But just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's not going on. But I mean, I can understand that they would think that for sure. Yeah. But
Hey, JP Flow.
even if like I don't think Nicolina's in here, but even she could verify that. But I don't think she's here. I should have expected that. I really should have, but you know.
Yeah, she was at the stand at their
No,
live. And
I've loved May, but she just disappeared. She disappeared, and I told her I would always, care for her and everything, and I get her, but like I said, I stayed out of that and did what I did without
well,
trying to make
I
a show
guess
of
that
it.
whatever happened between her and Nicolina is why she's over there.
Well, yeah, we were all together in like Southern Girls chat. She used to even Southern Girl made her own what do you call it, emoji and everything, and then
Yeah.
one day she just vanished. And I think
All
that
right, Southern Girl's gonna come up.
oh,
Yay!
okay. It
We
probably
saw
did
your
seem like
dude.
that.
We saw your dude somewhere. He was asking about you. Where was that? He said, "Where's the other girl that got drunk off White Claws? Where were we?" And he asked about Southern Girl.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Was it Ashley's? I think it was randomly
Oh,
Ashley's,
yeah. I think it
and
was.
we let him know that she was around. Okay, it was okay. Yeah. He asked about you. Come on up. Come on.
Come on the panel.
Come on. Come on.
Uh,
Come on.
What's up,
what was
bitches?
that friggin' voice last night? Did you hear it, Southern Girl?
What?
What was wrong with her voice last night?
Who?
Oh, never mind. Okay, forget it.
Who?
Never mind.
No. Who the fuck are you? Who are you talking? Listen,
Well, rap was
There was a
screaming.
lot going on yesterday.
There was
Oh,
what a shit show.
oh my god.
Actually,
I missed a lot and I didn't realize it. So I was trying to do some catch up today.
well, Mama T didn't sound like Mama T. That's all. Something was wrong with her voice. So it didn't sound like her. So it was really weird.
On her live last night, she sounded normal.
Not to me.
Really?
Maybe I'm thinking of the later one. There was a later one that rap streamed. I don't think you were there. Her
I
voice
don't know.
changed. There was something wrong with it. It just didn't sound like her. It sounded like a different person, so I got confused. That's
I
all.
absolutely no clue. I'd have to go back. I was doing replays of raps, so I didn't hear that. I heard when White Rabbit went up there pretending it wasn't her or something, I think.
Judo said, y'all, I snapped last night.
Yeah, you
Tired
did.
of Easy. I wasn't too bad, was I? I hate the talking down on women crap.
All
Was
right.
that on,
So here's the thing. So okay. So what happened? Because Ash, I was just watching Ash's replay, and Gypsy, that's where you were saying we saw your guy. I actually don't know Nitro. He's the one that went up there and was asking about who was that on panel. That was Nitro. So I just subbed up to him. I didn't even.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I subbed to him. I
Yep.
don't know him either.
Isn't he a friend of Ricky's?
So-
He races cars?
RC cars. So I think it looks like he races. You know the remote control cars, the really expensive.
Oh, right.
All right. So Mayas, I saw her in Ashes yesterday. Finally. So did something happen afterwards? Then she went somewhere.
Well,
But I didn't listen to all of Ashes. I'm
I
only
think
halfway.
she was either on Easy's or the stand, and they were comforting her.
Why? Because she was in Ashes, seeming fine yesterday. Everybody was saying hi.
I believe
She
that
came
it
on the
was-
panel. She came on the
Okay.
panel.
I believe that it was being understood differently by Constance and Jimbo and Easy.
So
Alright.
they were going after her?
They were misconstruing what happened. So that's why I was letting Sarah say, no, I was quiet because I was letting an old friendship, take its course. It's not.
I was kind of shocked. Yeah, by that part.
It's not really her
Yeah.
place. I mean, she wasn't even there when they were friends before.
I mean, even I was asked questions a couple. Like even when Easy came on, it's like it's hard when you have a bunch of people on panel and
Okay.
strong personalities, and what?
Who did she go after? Everybody's saying she went off on Easy, but I'm asking who she went after.
Who?
Who did Mayes go after on Easy's? They said she lost her shit on Easy's. About who or to who?
Oh, did
Oh,
she?
I don't know anything about that. If she did,
Yeah.
we didn't watch.
Peachy, come up.
We didn't watch him.
Here's a link.
Right. So I want to see that or hear about that. So Mayes was always around. I love Mayes. She used to really support rap or whatever. I don't know whatever happened between her.
Oh, I know what it was she said on Easy. She said, Rosie is mean. Rosie is mean.
Rosie.
Is that right?
Rosie was on the panel before she came up. Rosie was up there. Yeah.
On Ash.
On Ash.
Rosie is mean.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come on up, Peachy. Fill us in.
Mayes is really sweet, but she has, I don't know what her problem. I know she used to support rap. I know, but then I don't know. Now she was always on my channel. I loved her, but then when I started having Nicolina and them over, she said she can no longer be in there. She doesn't feel comfy. I don't know if she's necessarily scared of Nicolina or upset with Nick. I don't know, but she really doesn't like the Mean Girls and was really upset that I had them over there. So, you know, I've never said anything bad about her. I've never, I love her to death.
Yeah.
I did.
Maybe you can help us understand, because we all come from Tigers and that mentality at one time. Why are people supposed to be afraid of Nicolina so that bad?
I'm not saying she's necessarily afraid of her. I think, and I saw you ask that at some point.
See, she was Nick's mod.
It seems like everyone wants people to be afraid of her. Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know whatever happened between her and the Mean Girls. Like that.
She was their mod.
Nothing.
I didn't know that.
Nothing. Literally
PG.
nothing. Hello.
She just disappeared, right?
Yeah, like maybe around the rap split.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mayes just kind of left.
Right.
We've never said anything about her besides we miss Mayes, you know?
Right.
Then we started seeing her really talking bad about us and like Jimbo's and Constance.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was very confused by that because we had never done anything to her.
Right.
Um, so then last night she comes in the chat and we're all excited. Like,
Oh,
Mayes, I'm up on panel and I'm like, oh, like, look at that cute little green picture. I've missed you.
I've
Um,
saw that.
and then she comes up on Ash's panel
Yeah.
and starts talking about, I don't know, really, just very upset.
Yeah.
And then Nick went up there to confront her about running around telling everybody in chat rooms that she's scared of Nick and the Mean Girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why she's saying this. We've never
Right.
we've never done anything to May.
Right. Right.
But so Nick was confronting her like, I don't know why you're running. You seem very scared now, telling me you're up here telling me to go F myself, and you don't seem very scared now.
Right. And that's what she used. And like Tracy was a really good friend of hers for a long time. But like right when, because even after the rap split and she left you guys in rap or whatever, she was still over at mine. And Tracy and me were good friends with her. But then even Tracy got blown out of the water by her just because she's hanging with you guys. Like, I don't get it. She's super sweet. I don't know what her problem is.
Yeah, us neither. I don't like. She thinks we're like concerned about coming after her. If
Right.
we were going to come after you, we'd have done it 6 months ago when
Right.
everybody was fighting. Like, there's been nothing said about Mayes besides, oh, she flipped, whatever,
Right.
you
Right.
know. So,
Well,
and then she
Justin,
went up on Easy's
Yeah.
and lost her shit.
Is it still
Like,
up? Is it still up?
I don't know, but I clipped it.
All right. I want to see it.
I didn't upload it or anything. I just kept
Yeah.
it for, personal. But I will
It unlisted and send me the link so I can watch
that's
it.
what I'll do. I'll
All right.
upload it unlisted and send, but she just was screaming at people to shut up and screaming, crying, ah, like it was a very awkward situation. And Ash
Jimbo's
laughed.
Yeah. Oh wow. So Jimbo's
when she was on
I would have
panel
too, though.
fighting with Nicolina, it was strange because one minute she was yelling at her, and the next minute she was crying. The next minute she was yelling at Nicolina, the next minute she was crying. It was like, well, are you afraid of her or not? I mean, if you're afraid of her, you understand what I'm saying?
Oh
monkey
my
ass.
God.
Is that monkey ass?
No, that
that
can't. Monkey ass, you need to contact me right now about Tracy.
Hey,
Monkey ass, contact me
Sorry.
right now, please. You have my number if that's the real monkey ass.
I hope you're okay if it's really you. Don't mean
All
to
right.
interrupt, but I've been wondering where she
There's
is.
a lot
we're
of
glad
shit
you're
going on,
here.
monkey ass, and I need to talk to you. You've been ignoring me too. We love you, but we need to know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, we
Monkey
need to make sure you're okay.
There's Miss Nicolina. Yay!
All right,
Everybody's been worried about monkey ass.
Yes.
Don't be scared.
Very glad
Connie
to see
went
you.
live about us for 2 days straight. Then Izzy
Oh, for
went
fuck's
live
sake.
about us for 2 days straight. This is insane. Welcome to drama.
I'm going to make a public statement, and this is coming from me, not
Do I need a
anybody
disclaimer?
else's. Yeah, put your disclaimer in there, Gypsy.
Did y'all hear how long Ernie's was?
All right, monkey. I put my number
Oh,
in there.
God.
Call me. I'll get
It's
off
so
panel to
funny.
talk to you, monkey.
But I just want to say, like,
That was
I
pretty
think
cool of Troll Wars yesterday, by the way, Peachy. If my clapper board worked, I would clap for you. But that was awesome. Here, y'all did great. Troll Wars.
I was having a great time making fun of Connie's laugh. It was fun.
So,
But I
so
just real quick, I want to make a disclaimer and say that my opinion is not the opinions of everybody else's on the panel, in the chat. But I do think that some icing out needs to be done by all of us. No more going up on a certain content creators panels, because all that's doing is just giving him content. And we all know I'm talking about old mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's turned into a hate group, really.
Yes, so just
Oh my
I would
gosh,
appreciate
I
it.
saw his friends giving him shit about joining us. You've turned into one of them, man. You're not like you used to be. I'm kind of feeling weird about
Hey,
it.
that works in our favor though,
And he got
Gypsy.
really mad and he's like, well, I'm not going to stop covering them, man. I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, so but yeah, I just think that we need to stop giving him content for free.
Yep.
If you know,
Who was over at Griff's the other day? Who goes to Griff?
monkey ass was.
Who listens to him? To me, he sounds like a salesman.
That's
Did
why
you
I
just
got a
say
little
Griff?
concerned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I was sleeping last night in a chair and I was awoken to the sound of Griff singing on Rap's panel last night. I'm like, what in the good God is going on? Like, he was singing last night on Raps, like streaming or something. It scared the hell out of me.
That's
Shit.
funny. But yeah, well, I'll upload that SG, and
All
I
right.
will. I'll
Cool.
send you the link.
All right. Yeah, I think I feel like Monkey Az now that Monkey Az is back. I feel like Mayes like was trying to kind of inter you know twine
Intervene.
today, and then all of this like when I saw her in Ashes, because I'm doing replay, I just got halfway, but then Gypsy went live, so I was like, oh yay, she's back, and then I've been hearing things happen. But Jimbo and
Yeah.
his people all love bomb her. All love
I
bomb
yes,
her.
I feel there's been a lot of gassing up in that situation.
Yep. Yep. A lot. And
So
It's used for the hate campaign, basically.
They
yeah,
said that you also was on panel, Sarah, when they discussed judo's shoes, and that you knew that it was a joke, but you
I was in
didn't.
the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the chat.
Have you all saw those
This
right,
is.
chats
and
go so vile? And they, yes, I have seen
It doesn't mean I
Mama
know where the
T,
money went.
and I clipped it, but then y'all had already gone over it, so it was the point was mute. That they were saying much more graphic in her chat, and I was not understanding why when we zoomed in, combating the things that they were saying as rumors and lies and untruths and misinformation. She said, "Don't be mean to my chat." It's like, what? When she says, "Don't be mean to my chat," to me, she's condoning what they're saying.
yeah.
I don't think
I'm
anyone was
gonna
in
hop
grips.
off here and go take my kid-free shower. I love taking a shower while the kids are in school, so they don't come in 80 million times bugging me.
Okay, have you ever had a Ford?
Um, yes, a Ford Exploder.
You had the Exploder too? Yeah, Exploder Club.
Yo. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I think that's the only we our favorite would be Dodge or Nissan.
Yeah,
So we usually stick with Dodge and Nissan.
Yeah,
I
I like
love a
Dodge.
Nissan and I love a Dodge. Those are my two favorite too. A Dodge
I'm
is just.
telling you, you can never go wrong with a Nissan Titan. You need to
I've,
look into them.
I've always had either a Nissan or a Dodge van, and they both were always really good on gas.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you.
So it's good to see you, monkey ass. I'm gonna hop down, everybody. I'll talk to
All right.
y'all later.
Good one.
I'll be in the chat.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you for
Okay, see
coming.
ya.
Yep. Bye.
So,
Who was it that said, come on the panel? And it was like me and you, dude. Who the hell was it?
oh yeah, somebody did say that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? Because you've
Was
got,
it Southern Girl?
I don't know, you've got everybody doing the,
I love it.
don't be right.
I'm on the panel.
I thought that Mama T was a good sport with Rabbit. All right. She's a good sport sometimes. It's funny when they're good sports. Now the only bad thing about cutting somebody out like that is it's been kind of fun being able to do all this. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Watching watching Nicolina spar with Easy. I thought it was been pretty entertaining.
Yesterday was funny as hell.
The Battle of the Trolls, absolutely. That was awesome. Monkey Ass says, Southern Girl, I haven't been on YouTube much. It's been too stressful for me. Southern Girl says, please call me, call me, call me. Hope you do ASAP. Yeah,
Okay, so let's see. So Southern Girl's still here. Now that Nicolene is here, now how was that worded again about the so they had a panel last night and they're mad at her and me, you said, for
I
not
wish
saying anything?
I wish Peach hadn't gotten down because she was there.
Oh, she was at, okay. Well, I can always go back to it, I guess. Hi, Sandy. JP.
What's up with Catelyn? Why were they giving Catelyn a hard time?
It's just really, I see like it just seems like anyone.
How
You know,
can
it's
you
like,
hate on Catelyn? And they were saying she was phony? What? Crazy. I was really surprised. Okay, Sandy, good to see you. I
it's
was
anyone
surprised.
really.
Hey, Brainworms. I was surprised to see. Oh shoot, my mind just drifted. Shoot. Oh yeah, Rabbit and Forest and Dazed and all of them falling apart. I hated that because really enjoyed all of them. You know.
I didn't know that.
You didn't watch um, Rabbit yesterday when she went live for about 20 minutes.
I guess I must have missed that one.
Then she went live this morning about it.
No, I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've been on.
Oh. Something to the effect of words were minced between Frankie and Forrest and Sippa.
Okay.
So they're on one side, and then so Dazed and Rabbit and Anissa on another side. So it seems
I see.
they've split ways.
Okay, I didn't know that. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Ayla. Yeah. Drama. It was drama. Catelyn, which thinks of puppy ghost fed.
I didn't get to see the ghost video. I forgot. I'm gonna check that out if I remember after this.
It was them with Forrest and I guess Sippa is in the background. That's his wife, right?
Yeah.
And JP asking here, and I guess Sapphire, and then, but there's a post on Forest Community wall about his feelings on the subject.
Oh, anyways.
I don't really know Frankie. I don't really know the Frankie person really well anyway.
Either.
I just want to say to Monkey As, hopefully you do call me Monkey. Listen.
Do it.
Yeah, I think, because Tracy was hurt so bad by what Not Today just did to her last week or the week before.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you've been sick. I don't know if you know everything that happened, Monkey, and what Not Today did. So you came in here asking if Tracy was here. Let me tell you, Tracy will not talk to you right now until we clear things up because she is so upset. She doesn't know if you allowed that, if you had part in that. And until we chat, and it sucks because Tracy is hurt beyond you could believe, Monkey. Tracy loved you.
I bet.
And she is so hurt right now. And maybe you don't know everything that happened. And so you just need to call me. Hopefully you call me.
So you did have a stroke. She
Yeah.
did have a stroke.
Right. I just don't think she knows exactly what happened.
Right, probably not.
Kat, if you're in here, I don't know if you're in here, Catlin. I just got the text. I'll check.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Lavisi, about May crying and being upset.
Yeah.
Nicolina, do you want to come up?
So that's
Yeah.
the part.
Monkey guys,
Yeah.
if you love her, you need to chat with me so we can clear things up and try to figure it out, because right now
Yeah.
she will not talk to you because what Not Today did. She put out all your texts, monkey ass. She
All of
did
it.
a whole bunch of shit, man. And I don't know if you know about it or not, but Tracy is so
I
hurt right now.
I was reading them because they were posted publicly, and I'm like, what's this all about? Why is she posting their messages? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't understand what she was trying to do
Yeah,
because I don't know her very well.
You don't
that
have to.
he turned on Tracy, and I don't believe that.
Mm.
No, this is Not Today in the cray cray that we're talking about. Rockin' Robin did the shit that she did and made Tracy think monkey ass was against her and all this other shit. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think how would y'all describe Griff? Forever Young was asking who Griff was.
The one who woke me up at 2 a.m. with his singing.
What
gotta
does he
tell that.
cover exactly? I'm trying to answer. Yeah, was it Forever Young that was asking who is he? Yeah,
who is who?
Griff.
Oh,
How do I explain him?
I don't even watch him. I've never watched
I don't
him.
watch him either. He had
What
nobody in his chat. Rep was streaming him.
what's his thing? What's his his thing? Does he do
Some
true
kind of
crime?
conspiracy, very
Oh,
conspiracy
okay.
minded, weird to the point, like cuckoo.
Yeah, he's an oddity around here.
He's an oddity. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he thinks he covers crime in a way.
In a very idiosyncratic way.
Let's see. I'm at work and finishing up some things been running. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm good. Made
JP. Ah, it does take time to figure out days of our YouTube as the YouTube turns.
Griff is just another liberator. He deep throats his mic.
I can't understand most of what he says, yeah, like you said.
Stephanie is trying to cut anyone that truly loves Monkey out of her life, Some Beach says. I love y'all, Nicolina and Rap. I don't know anyone else. Oh, you're lucky. I don't even. No, I think I've watched him 2 or 3 times in my lifetime, and that's it. Sailor, she took care of me daily in and out of the hospital. Talks as fast as. Yes, he's a very fast talker. Some Beach says she scams everyone and she's scamming the goof now. Talking about Stephanie.
Scamming
JP
easy, you mean?
JP says I've never understood Griff, but it's kind of funny when he tweaks out. Forever Young, it takes time to figure out our soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
Mobley, I'm sure she did, and I know you don't want to be upset, but what she did to Tracy and others is not okay. It's not okay. That is an oddity I don't approve. I'm out, but Mandy is awesome friend to me. Not arguing, but you all. What?
I think she means have a good day, maybe? I'm guessing maybe that's what that meant.
Monkey, she went behind your back and posted your text publicly. She was not good to you. She is playing you, hun. He scams. He used to go after BK. He is horrible to women.
Yeah, I've heard he's
Tracy,
hit his wife on a live.
oh my God.
I mean, that's what others have seen. I haven't seen it.
Let me catch up here. I got all those screenshots if you need them, Southern Girl. Hey, Lulu.
Lost sound.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Did she leave? Please don't go. You don't have to go. They're just worried about you.
Yeah, a lot of
You don't have
feelings.
to go. All of you have Griff all wrong. I enjoy listening to Griff. One thing I do know is Griff is not on drugs. Thank you, Crimson. I don't know
Thank
him.
you.
Back to school shopping with my little ladies while we listen. Okay, Lulu.
I didn't
I got
enjoy.
it down, huh? Monkey, I'm sorry you are in a rough spot. Many of us care about you and don't want you hurt. Yeah, you don't have to leave. Okay, good. Yeah, don't worry about it. They were just excited to see you and worried about you at the same time, I think.
Yeah.
Kiddo says, Southern Girl, I'll post the puppy vid in your latest chat on community page if you didn't find it. Y'all, I'm going to listen and ice elbow. It's swollen times 3 today. Yeah, we love Monkey. There, just don't listen to Griff. Never was able to have no opinion of Griff at all because I never watched him. Right, same here.
No
Hey,
way.
Cat. Hey, good to see you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Somebody else up here? Let me see.
It's Catlin.
Oh, okay. Hi, Cat and Candle.
Hello.
Hey, girl. I'm
I
seeing
want
your
to give you like
text.
a cyber hug after yesterday.
Do what?
They were kind of rough on you. I want to give you a cyber hug.
Oh, thank you. But I'm starting a new
Meanies.
trend. Instead of pee bombing, I'm going to candle bomb.
I
So
love
you've
it. I love
officially been candle bomb.
I saw the candle bomb yesterday.
it. I love it.
I like it.
So Griff loves to sing Crimson and Clover.
Well, he woke me up at 2 in the morning singing something, some kind of crap. Whatever rap was streaming. It was pretty awful. Scared the hell out of me.
That's funny. Judo Southern Girl's gonna listen and see. It was just there. I haven't watched it yet. Okay. I've been off YouTube. Monkey ass says, and that's scary as fuck, Nick. Let's see. I know, Monkey, and you had all your people that care about you terrified. Can you just call Southern Girl real quick so she heads it up? It is you, Monkey. Hang up after she verifies, please. Yeah, it
That's a
is
good
a pretty
point.
that one.
So, anyways, Catlin, I got your text. I'll add you on Facebook. I haven't checked yet. Actually, I can check right now on the computer. You there?
Holly says Southern Girl Tracy is definitely a great friend to many of us, and she doesn't deserve this. But Monkey Ass will figure it just like River. It's sad that Monkey Ass can't see what Cray Cray is doing.
Well, I don't know. Monkey just said she texted with Tracy since. So after I get off, I'll call Tracy. She hasn't told me that, so I didn't know that. I just know from when she was really hurt. I mean, really hurt. Between Mayes, the whole shit with Mayes, and then
Forever young.
like
There you go.
those were her besties, both of them, you know, and but if Monkey has talked to her, Tracy hasn't told me. Just yesterday she was talking about being betrayed and feeling how she felt, and
Hey,
so
Half Pint and Raylan. Anyone else coming in that I missed? El Kennedy, good to see you.
But anyways, all right. We still all love you though, Monkey. You know,
Yeah.
we're sorry. We are concerned. You know, we were all concerned. You know, we didn't. The only info we heard was from not today, and she wouldn't even give us info at all. You know, she wouldn't give us info. She wouldn't whatever. So we were all worried. And I don't know who would be threatening you, how you were getting threatening text and messages from who.
You'll definitely be entertained forever young.
Yeah.
You'll smile as pretty as in your picture. Definitely. Your elbows are really swollen. Is there anything along with ice that can help? Um, Epsom salt.
I use Voltaren gel. It is an anti-inflammatory topical gel that works
Oh,
pretty
I
quickly.
wonder
But
if the balm that Traders makes would help because there was a salve that someone used on their ankle and it made it go down. Was it Tina? Hey, Chihuahua Mom, good to see you. Monkey S said I got my number changed, so she probably thought I ditched her, looking for her to give new number. She says my mugshot. That's beautiful.
you know, thank you for reminding me. I do have a solve that I made. I made up a giant batch of it a while back, and I put a lot of it away because my dog was like very attracted to it because of the cocoa butter. It was food grade cocoa butter, and dogs like that. You know, it's how you make chocolate basically, and they can't have that. I'm gonna try to find that.
Yeah, elevate it too, there, Judo. What she says right here. She's a
Yeah,
nice.
definitely. Yeah.
Rockin' Robin. She's a nice, right? Thank you, Catlin. Yeah, check out her salve, Judo. Monkey maybe, but not today. Kept saying that she was getting our texts about you, but wouldn't respond to us to all my questions for weeks. If you were okay, she said she wouldn't answer the text. I'm
But
sorry,
hey,
Judo.
hey, man, if it's the real monkey and she's here and all right, then everything's cool with me as long as she's all
Yeah, hey,
right.
Katie. I'm glad you're here, Monkey Ass.
Okay, Crimson, are you like a mod? Are you Griff?
Peach, remember Griff in the cheap motel room with his wife because he got gypped by what's his name? Says Guardian Angel. No more than some on here, Peachy. He doesn't ask for money now that he has his life straightened out. Oh, thanks. So we
Yeah,
were very worried for us. She kept ignoring all of us, asking about you, and said she just wouldn't answer us back, blah, blah, and saying we didn't care about you, etc. Only she did. Oh, that's beautiful. Was that a pendant? Oh my god, that's gorgeous. See the rock and the moon?
oh cool. I dig. You dig.
She has a gorgeous setup. That's gorgeous. It's me, Sarah, says Monkey Ass.
You know,
That's
like, and when it was all going on, I was thinking, oh my goodness, we got, like, whether, if it was true, I'm sitting there thinking, if she had a stroke, she's in the hospital, I'm like, she just got a puppy, and I was thinking, who's going to take care of her puppy? I had a lot of questions like that. I was worried about, I knew you just got a new baby and everything, and I was worried, I'm like, what if her dog's at home and there's no one? And I had a lot of questions floating around, so I'm glad you're both okay. And
thanks,
if you know what,
Lavender.
if she took care of her and she feels she was cared for, that's her feelings on it, right?
Hey, gamer girl.
Um, is there a mod here? Who's a mod?
I got a
Mods, can you
bunch.
check that Monkey Ass account though? Just tell us when it was. I mean, here's the thing: we really don't know for a fact if that's Monkey. I'm just saying, we just
I
Hmm.
don't
think
know for a
Nicolina
fact.
checked it out and put the date up here. Hold on, let me go back to it. I think she
I mean,
said it was made
hopefully
in.
but even still, we don't know if Mandy still has her phone and using her account. Like, sorry to say, Monkey, until you call me, I don't know if that's you.
Well, I would hope no one would pretend like that. That would
So
mess.
that's kind of why I want you to call me, so I know it's you. I mean,
Just do a quick little call and then you can hang
and
up.
with everything that's
This
gone
is
on.
to you, Sarah. Crimson Clover says, no, I'm a 72-year-old grandma who enjoys listening to everyone, Sarah, including you.
Well, thank you, Crimson, Grandma.
Nick, I know. I saw the
Gram-
whiff. She did whiff and KK, but still, I think you know as well as we do, Nick, that not today could fake being Monkey with the way she talks. I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, I'm sure it's her, but until she calls me, I really don't know.
I would like to believe it's you, Monkey ass, but I can see why that. I can see why that a quick call would put everyone at ease at the same time. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe it's you, but
Yeah.
I understand totally what you mean
I
too.
hope it is, and I hope you're doing good. And we all loved you, Monkey. For a week before we even found out what happened, I was asking about you, um, asking about you and Brainwasher. Brainwasher's another one that has not been around, not answered text. I don't know what to. And I've talked to Brainwasher on the phone personally multiple times, so I know exactly who he is and how. And he's another one that just
So
went away.
Mandy and Stephanie are two different people, is that right?
No.
It's the same
Mandy and
person.
Stephanie are the same person?
Yeah.
And Mandy and Stephanie are also not today in the cray cray?
Yes.
And
Okay,
also
yeah.
and also that Justice channel that was way back when we were with Ernie?
Yeah.
Truth and Justice?
I don't know if Truth and Justice. Was
I
she Truth
think
and
so.
Justice, Nick?
Who just did a special on this? Somebody just broke this all down and talked about all the names. I can't remember who did it.
Brainwash
Rap.
But I
Reject.
missed it. Yeah, it was Rap.
Gone by Christmas account, James. What? Nick, why the fuck? I've been texting Brainwasher, so is Oppositional,
Wait a
and he
minute.
hasn't been answering at all. Are you. What?
So, so Brainwasher is confirmed they are a different person now?
Well,
I
I
know
know
people were thinking about that.
Brainwasher's kind of a troll. Um, but Brainwasher has not answered any of my texts at all, and Brainwasher is a good friend. And
You got a
why?
link? Nick Lena wants to explain.
Yeah,
I know
Brainwash is a really good friend.
I
I
know
don't.
some people were thinking they moved to another channel though and changed their name.
I know. I know Brainwasher does that. I know that. But
Well, I didn't know that. I just
her,
thought they disappeared.
She says yes, Truth and Justice was also Stephanie Mandy and not today in the cray cray.
I didn't
So
know.
she dated Shelby? So is she Shelby's noodle funder?
All right. Okay. So, let me log in real quick to my email, but someone found the brainwasher.
Yeah.
She wanted to remain anonymous because she's not from Mammoth or any of them.
Okay.
Let me log in to my Proton mail.
Yeah, he's a really good friend. Like really good friend. And
Well, I don't think so.
what?
I don't think so. He waffles back and forth, dude. He has. He's hated me. He's loved me. He's hated me. He's loved me. Somebody that messes around, but all right. Let me.
On.
I'm gonna post something in the chat.
Okay.
And then you can click on it.
Okay.
When
Let me
you
get on.
do, I'm gonna give you the timestamp to look for. Hold on.
Okay. I gotta get on there with my fuck, man. So
Okay.
he's like
All right. I'm gonna put this in the chat.
all right.
And then you're gonna go to the 25-minute mark. Look mainly in the chat. He talked to Ash an SG and others, and his name has been changed to Reject Gone by Xmas. Somebody else fell, and they mentioned it the other day. So there's the link. Click on, go to minute 25, watch the chat. Someone else found one where in the chat it said Reject Gone by Xmas,
Okay.
and their comment was highlighted on the screen, and it says brainwashers.
Why is it
So
to confirm my age? You motherfucker. All right, hold on. I gotta sign in, I guess. All
but
right.
yeah, notice that
What
Stephanie,
timestamp?
25-minute mark.
All right.
Stephanie, aka Mandy, aka whomever, she's gone through like a ton of name changes, both her channels and her in real life. Now she's Jaded Raven. But I'm just letting you know, Monkey, we care about you if you are listening, and we know how manipulative she is, and she grooms everybody. Like every
Right.
time she comes, it's bizarre. Just be careful, Monkey, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you gone to share your screen on Gypsies?
I'm not. I can jump off and come back on the computer. I'm on my computer. I was on my phone,
Yeah.
but jump off and then share screen.
Yeah, you got me curious.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I'm on my phone. I'm not even trying to do this from computer. My sound sucks.
I missed it. Did she say she couldn't call right now?
Who, Monkey has?
Pathological. That's a good way to
She's
put it.
she's on the phone with Verizon, which is weird because I saw her in Griff's chat. What's today? Friday. It would have been Wednesday. And I was watching the chat, and she was in there, and she said, Mandy had my phone shut off. And I thought that was a really weird thing for her to say.
Huh?
And then she said something to the effect of, it's really difficult typing one left-handed, or, and I was like, all right, is this monkey ass or is this not today? Because not today was not in the chat. Or is this monkey ass saying that? It is very pathological, Sandy. I just saw that pop up on my
Strange as
computer
hell.
screen. She's nuts.
That's a lot
I
of
just don't want
effort.
to take. I don't. Well, this is. I mean, look how far she's going and easy to say that Jaded Raven really isn't her.
That's true.
I mean, we've all seen her photos. We all know what she looks like. She
Actually,
has
I
gone
don't,
to
but
great lengths. But I'm just saying, like, look at the fact that Easy's trying to call me when he's the actual liar.
yeah.
He was getting very flustered when I was on Ernie's panel last night. Or yesterday afternoon, because I was like talking about Jaded Raven, and he's like, whatever, it doesn't matter, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't
Exactly,
want
Say
you to
Love
be
You. Look
right.
what she did. She tried to get right in there with rap. Now she's right in with Easy.
Hey, Renee Marie and DC, thanks for coming. Well,
Yeah,
you
I don't
kind of
know how Allie.
explain a little bit of the backstory with us with May, so Sarah's not like getting blasted for not standing up for her yesterday. It seemed as though y'all had a
I don't care
previous
what Sayla does. That's
relationship.
how she feels.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be rude, but May S, everybody knows, was a mod in my community. A mod in Rats. A mod in Izzy. All the time. She would always have us laughing. We had a really good online rapport together. And then when the split happened with me and Rap, she chose Rap.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have expected any less. She's a little hoochie. She's all about men. But she she left Izzy's heart because May was always in every live stream. And she started commenting in Rap's chat and Jimbo's chat, anybody that would listen to her, how scared she was and terrified of me.
Yes.
What?
Okay. Well,
What?
that's what I'm trying to understand. Why would she be so terrified of you?
I
What
have
had
no
happened?
idea. I don't
Okay.
know who I didn't know who I mean, it's not like I knew who she was. I
Right.
didn't even know like where she was from. I had never even heard her speak before. When she's saying all this.
Yeah, Peachy said nobody did anything to her to give her any
No,
reason. Yeah, she was up here earlier.
nothing. I think to manipulate. She wanted to incite the bullshit that was
I feel
going
like
on.
they may be like, kind of gassing things up a little bit over there.
A what?
Over dramatizing some things over
Oh
there,
yeah.
maybe, and that might
No,
be
there's no maybe
exacerbating
about
it.
it. There's no maybe
Anything for the
about
hate
it. She
campaign.
was, yeah, it was nutty and really psychotic about it. And when this all happened, I kept going, why is she saying she's afraid? Why is
Right.
she saying she's afraid? No one's ever been mean to her. She was really respected and we enjoyed her in chat.
Okay, thank you, Chihuahua Mom. Thank you for coming.
So this came up, Nicolina, before you were over here, and I didn't even know anything happened or they were presenting shit like this last night about how come so and so didn't say anything. So what I was saying to them is, I mute out, let y'all do your thing because it's
Right.
between you two. And
Right.
I made the effort behind the scenes because I didn't want to embarrass anyone. I did send you a text and I did write something in back chat about that. It's like all I can do is what I did. You know what I mean? And
No,
you know,
I don't think
I
I don't think if you're gonna be a big girl and you're gonna be on the internet and you're gonna go run around inciting lies and fearing
mhm.
people, which we did, to manipulate people as if she was some weak individual that needed protection. It was bizarre, and we never
Mhm.
fucked with her. We left her alone. Um, and she coming up on Ashley's last night was, or yesterday, yeah, that was early evening, was
Yeah.
ridiculous. And I told her to stop crying because
Mhm.
she was trying to manipulate Ashley. That's what she does. She likes to manipulate people. Unhinged, in my opinion. So
Mhm.
she to keep it going, and she's like a Kim Maple. I'm not dealing with it. You're not going to make stuff up about me that is not true. I am done with this. It's been going on for, I mean, shit, they were even talking about ocean liver last night. Despite
Oh
the
wow.
fact that that's been in for
That subject
14
comes up a
months
lot.
now. 14 months. It was investigated. The
Yeah,
detective
that's true.
said, sorry about it.
Hmm.
Sorry about it. So no, I was not going to stick up for Mayas. I will never stick up for her. She is very manipulative, and she hears very quickly, and she turns
Mhm.
them off just as quick.
It could be the company too that sometimes when you listen to the hate campaign and everything, that could be instilling fear in her too, because all they do is put out these stories and lies, and that could have an impact on some of her choices too. Just the theory, they might be scaring her.
No, no, no. I get it, but she is not she is a manipulative individual.
But
That's
I had
what
no
it
clue you
is.
all knew her. I was in
Oh yeah.
shock about that.
Nope. She was in our community for over a year before the split happened. Well, it was about a year.
Hmm.
Um,
I only knew her from
May
Raps when Raps came over to the stand. That's how I met her.
Yep, no, we knew her way before then. She came from Benny Keys with us.
I just didn't
She
notice
is,
Raylan.
she's always been a Grinch. So
Yeah. Oh God.
Maya, no, Mayas is just a
Mammoth.
nutcase.
Mammoth alert.
Where
I'm sure they're feeding on her fears and discord over
That's what I
this too,
mean.
like
Absolutely.
they did
That's what
Sarah. They're coming to
that's what I'm
get you. They're
saying,
coming to
yeah.
get you. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the part that's not cool.
like
Yeah.
Constance and all them keep saying, she's going to turn on you too, Gypsy. She's going to turn on you too, you know.
I kind of feel like that, yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's what she
sounds
said,
like
Katie.
when they say shit like
For their
that.
own
Hey,
agenda.
highlight Katie. What she just said about she was on Izzy's.
See,
That
where's
is
it at?
absolutely
There
correct.
it is. She was on Izzy's, I think, too. Like she was a friend, and then she left saying, I can't. I know too much. I never explained to
Huh?
anyone.
And she
What the hell?
yep, said.
Raylan says she was rude and nasty to a lot of us in chat, and we still don't fuck with her.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have never shared my picture on YouTube or anything, and I took uh, shit. For our Christmas parade last year, I put on my Grinch outfit and posted it on my community wall and tagged her and showed her love. And within like 2 days, if that, she might have already had me blocked by then, but she blocked me out of out of nowhere. And I'd never done anything to her and had
Hmm.
always tried to be nice. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
they're beating up on you, Kat, because they assume you're weak because you're so nice, and they want to manipulate you into walking away. You know.
Well, I'm
That's
not walking
I
anywhere.
I know that, but I see that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you feel bad. I mean,
Yeah.
how many times have Annette sent you messages on Facebook going at Catlin? Better than what? Catlin's
Right.
special.
Yeah, and the people calling me out, like,
Whoa,
my
what?
gosh,
Did you
they
see
are not.
Renee's comment?
I saw Midnight Baker here said, never mind May. Did anyone notice Smokey's comments in chat? She's a piece of work. Yeah. I noticed she commented on how much wine she was drinking.
All right, guys, I gotta drop down because I'm at work
Okay,
and
thanks.
today's been
Thank
busy.
you.
All right, bye.
We'll see you later.
That's beautiful, Catlin.
I would
That is
like to send that to
gorgeous.
you. I make paper clips out of
Yeah.
them. Like, here's an example. When
That
I
is
did my little pendant live the other day, I was showing some of the things that I have on
I
hand
love that. How
and
much is
can
that right
make.
there?
Uh, I
Just send
don't
it to
even
me
know.
in Messenger.
Okay, but would you like to have a
I,
paperclip or
I'd love to have
something?
that. Yeah, I'd
I
love to
could
have that.
also do it. Oh, ironically, and this had nothing to do with her because I already had that. But
That's cute.
Catlin.
I
Catlin, can I
can
ask you
do
a question?
yes,
Do you have an embroidery machine too?
no, no.
Oh, okay. I thought you embroidered because I have a couple of them and I didn't know if that's what you did, like made patches and stuff.
No, you
I just haven't
embroider?
been doing.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I
I
haven't been doing
outsource.
it. I have too many. I'm a serial artisan, so I have issues. But yeah, I do have a couple of
Yeah,
them.
I get it.
Did she go live, JP?
Yeah, Mammoth. Is that what you mean? Yeah, she went live a few minutes ago.
Wow.
Maybe she's listening.
That is so cute. You ought to send that to Dolly. That is cute. Yeah, I've seen those comments too, Midnight Baker. That's
That's the one everyone said
gorgeous.
was smoky, but I don't know if it really is, right?
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
is. You don't
Mountain
have to
Mama?
tell Midnight Baker, that smoky guru is gross. She gives me hell. They say that's smoky.
That's what I. All right, that's what I thought.
Rockin' Robin says she needs bookmarks, Catlin.
Ooh, I can do bookmarks too.
Hey, Dank, and
Um,
everybody else coming in now.
the way I used to do them, we called them planner bands.
Uh huh.
I don't have one with me down here, but it's fold over elastic and it goes on the outside of the book. But you could also put it on the inside of the book. Or you can use the paper clips for that.
Mhm.
And then, look, pendants
Oh wow.
in stock, already
In
made.
stock. Those are gorgeous too.
I
This
always have
one,
intent with planners. I get one, I always think I'm gonna do good, and then every year I find the previous years and it's empty. But I have intent.
I was on such a, I have a whole,
I never do them. I always think I'm gonna use them. They're gonna
I
be
had
so
planned,
helpful.
I had planned, do I still have it down here?
I'm too ADD to use the planner to help me with my ADD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would put, add stuff to my to-do list after I did it, just so that I could mark it off, you
Amber
know?
says it's not her.
So it is or isn't her? Oh, wait.
She says it isn't. What happened to Southern Girl?
What about FBI Tara? What?
Katie, did you get my text about FBI Tara and her government dog?
This one reminds me of Chaotic.
Okay, Amber says it's not Smoky Mountain.
Hmm.
Oh, that is so cute. Look at that.
Cool.
Do you see that, Chaotic? Can someone please put the iPhone membership link in the chat? Let's see. JP Fluff, can you do that, please? I don't see Gamer Girl anymore.
Yeah, I can't even see who's a mod.
Oh, there's
I
Gamer
can,
Girl. Are you right here?
I can pop over back to the iPad and do it.
There's
Oh, okay.
Chaotic. Chaotic's here too.
Catelyn's going to do it.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you very much. I appreciate that. Southern Girl got it. Oh, look at that. Is that like iridescent? Oh, that's
Yes.
gorgeous.
Beetlejuice. I made Beetlejuice fabric.
Oh, I have Beetlejuice.
When I did my masks, I made some Beetlejuice fabric. I didn't know you liked Beetlejuice.
Who likes
Thank you,
Beetlejuice?
Southern
Sorry, I
Girl.
can't see the chat.
Peachy. I
Oh,
designed
oh
it on my
yeah.
computer
Thanks,
and then
Gamer Girl.
print little swatches.
Oh, look at that. That is so cute. That is so cute.
I have to keep
Oh my
switching back and
gosh.
forth. Well, it looks like
That
a.
reminds me. Did you see Andrew Hill up on panel?
He went on
Yes.
panel. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Tell me y'all's thoughts on that.
I think that was very strange. Seemed very coordinated to me. One of us is making noises. I'm gonna check my boxes.
That is so cute.
I don't know if it was my mic, but I tried to fix it.
Those look like benoit balls. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm going to show y'all one more thing and then I'll stop with the camera moving around. But Robin mentioned a bookmark. What those little things are, like I said, that reminded me of Chaotic with the vampire teeth. They.
Mm-hmm. Truth hurts. Bingo.
Oh, look at that. They're fangs, right? The black fangs and
Let me see.
charms.
I'm trying to zoom in. Monkey
I didn't
fist.
make that one. It was a gift.
It's a
But
monkey fist.
yes. But this is actually one of my planners that I pulled out.
See, I just love the thought of the planner, but I just don't execute it.
Girl, I had meal
But I
planning.
want
I
them.
had I had planners for my planners.
I have so much intent with them, just never happens.
Chaotic says she loves it. Do you want to come up, Chaotic?
See, look, it's fun. Maybe something cool would make me use it.
So for a bookmark, instead of like how this is short, I could do a long one that would have enough elastic to go through the whole book. and then have a charm either at the top or the bottom, or a felty,
Mhm.
one of the little felt pieces at the top.
That
Just
was
so many.
such a setup, Guardian Angel. You got it. It was so obvious out of nowhere. Come on now.
Thank you, Amber, for your membership. I appreciate that. Okay, Chaotic. Is Andrew the one CS called CPS?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, it is. He was talking about that yesterday about the whole CPS thing, about how they would come and say they understood that he was on YouTube, and with a high profile case, they would just leave and tell him he's good, because multiple people called, it sounded like.
See, I thought that's how that was going to go down.
Hey, Amber.
What, with
That,
Andrew stuff?
like, they were going to come up and talk about Connie calling CPS and all that. I was
Mhm.
not expecting it to be asking Ernie to come back into the
Case,
investigation.
right?
I think some of that was planned, though,
Yeah, you're
to
could
make
be.
him look wanted. You know what I mean? And important,
To make
and
him
that
look
people
legit.
cared. Yeah.
He's selling an illusion, though.
Right. Right.
It's just like going to a sideshow at the fair,
Mhm.
and calling it out all the time isn't going to make him stop being, a sideshow. You get me?
Mhm.
That's like saying, you're not really pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He's still going to pull a rabbit out of a hat, no matter how many times we say, you're not really pulling a rabbit out. Because that's his dog and pony show. That's his shtick. That's his channel. Is
But it
selling
was
an
benefit.
illusion.
It was a benefit to both of them to draw traffic to each other's channels.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh really?
Liberators is in Mammoths.
Are you serious?
Oh boy.
We knew they were going to try to make a comeback. I got no
FBI
problem with them.
Terra.
I mean, the only thing that I thought was kind of tacky was the island they did. But we all make screw ups. I mean, yeah, I've screwed up and done dumb shit before.
FBI Terra said they're coming back.
Tie a
No,
yellow ribbon round the old oak tree.
FBI
So
Terra is going to
all kinds
protect them at
of
all
brought that
costs.
poultry song in my head. Okay, Judo. They're kidding, man. Tony Orlando and Dawn. Last night, all I could hear was Carnival Criers selling a show. Exactly. Come on down. Get your ticket
Come on the
now.
panel.
Get your ticket now.
Wooed you. You woo. Don't
Yeah.
mess with FBI Terra. She's bringing the libs back, and no one better intervene in that, okay?
There's so much going on. It made my head spin. You know what I mean? It's hard to cover when it's so much.
It's freaking hilarious.
Hard to be everywhere. I could use one for my Poe theme leather journal. ABCDEA FBI TGIF Terra. Exactly. I wish my little clapper worked. She's all the
Screenshot that.
all the letters. Can I buy a vowel?
Screenshot that, Tara. Send it to your uncle.
FBI Tara is working hard to make sure we all go to prison. Her uncle Brandon is going to be showing up to all our doors and arresting us one by one.
Come to my door. Come on my door.
Ruth Hurts, thank you. Well, if I could just lay this disclaimer, me and Sarah are not mean girls, as far as I know. I'm not in no mean chat or anything like that. I'm not partaking in any fuckery other than defending myself. That's all I've done. So you can take me out of the lawsuit. I use disclaimers.
I'd say so. We're
The
associates.
class action.
Right. Right. You ain't going to get $1 out of me. I'm a turnip, believe me. I can't stand all this laying on people.
She
And
don't need
you're
to sue
not.
us. She's
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah, chaotic. There's remote control vampire teeth on Temu. They retract and grow out with push of a button. No kidding. They got really. They got like that Christmas book that you want to look through and circle other things. Can I buy a vowel? I'm dead. Yeah, right. Gypsy said, "Take me out of the lawsuit." Yeah, because I ain't in it. I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm new here. I'm a new chick here. I haven't even got my sweatshirt yet. You got your sweatshirt, so I'm pretty sure we're not cult members. They said, and they're associates. You mean they're asses? Thank you, JP. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Can always count on her for legal representation. Kat, don't think I had a friend request from you.
Truth hurts. Oh.
Gypsy, you will be crying when Uncle FBI Officer Sergeant Brandon comes to your door and you, I'm calling the cops.
Come at me, bro. Come on. Come on.
When Ernie was playing his game to give membership away and asked who was the richest person as a Tara.
FBI Tara. What's up, Rap? Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
what's up? Hey, Rap. Oh yeah, I was gonna mod him now that he's coming.
Rap.
I have him modded as a general awareness, and I said, come in here as Rap so I can
He
mod
keeps
you.
getting more channels. I woke up and there was another channel. It was general awareness. I'm like, good God. How many general awarenesses are there?
I thought it was pretty neat when I was like watching Ernie. I thought I was watching Ernie, but it was the other Ernie.
A lot of people made errors posting.
I saw all my friends in there.
A lot of people made errors yesterday posting in the wrong channel.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh, like
because of all the raps with the Ernie pictures avatars.
She won? Are you serious? How did she win? What was
Just like we said.
I want to know how.
$10 holla.
Oh, it was 10.
The first one, anyway. I don't know if there's any more yet. There's supposed to be more today. There's supposed to be 100.
I did enjoy the Battle of the Trolls, though. I hope that we do that again. You remember the Mod Wars? This is Troll Wars. I loved that. I really like that. And him giving the commentary was great, too.
Rap last night trying to write into Mama T's chat 8,000 times and get in the boot was freaking hilarious. He kept coming back as someone else. It was killing me. Rap, I fell asleep last night and I was awoke around 2 a.m. in my chair by Griff singing and I wasn't too happy about it. It scared the shit out of me. I'm like, who is this? You guys were streaming Griff. I don't know how long it went on, but God, that scared me. I have no idea.
This is how I picture when y'all said that whenever Mama T celebrates one of her people's birthdays that they have
birthday. We haven't seen a birthday in a while.
Isn't that like showing up at someone's birthday party and saying, I'll be taking that?
It's weird. It's weird as fuck.
Yes.
It's weird as fuck.
And you're just sitting there on the couch and everyone left.
Would you go to someone's birthday party and take all their presents? Good way to put it.
I'll be taking that cake with me. Thank you. It's very strange.
Happy birthday. Can I have everything?
Right.
Fuck you.
Oh, and by the way, let me segue to your memberships. If y'all are not subbed up to Sarah, sub up and join her membership, or you get absolutely nothing for your membership.
Right. Thank you. That's right.
You were just lucky to be there, damn it. So shut up and take your membership. That angered me yesterday, and there was no talking to them. Ash did nothing wrong, and if it was so important to me, why didn't she contact Ash privately? Good question. That's funny. Y'all sub
I think she originally went on panel because she saw something in the chat that Kaz wrote. Now I can't even remember what it was, to tell you the truth. But she went up to respond originally to Kaz, I believe. And then, other stuff happened.
Kaz sounds like this when she's trolling. Oh, you ugly man. Look at your little mushroom.
It's funny as fuck. I love accents. I love accents.
She makes me think of the I can't remember their names. I'm here to pump you up. Look at the girly man and this little girly mascot. I didn't like how White Rabbit was treated at Easy's last night either. They love ganging up on people.
That is what I always feel like, yes.
They're saying y'all ganged up on her.
I
So
muted. Actually, this is
don't
you
tell me
can't.
you're
No. You can't tell people that they gang up when that's all you do. I literally watched 6 or 8 people, whatever it was, the first night Nicolina went up there, and then when Archive Tina went up there, hers eventually became 8-on-1. Okay, you can't
yeah.
call it for one person, and that's why every time someone's on a panel that comes from their chat, I mute out, just like I did last night, and it was one person talking at a time. Whereas you guys do like 8 people, and you insult and swear, belittle, and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, we were trying to get some sort of resolution. Mama T is getting torn up in her chat, says he.
Oh, is she live?
I
Yeah.
wish I could see. I wish we could look, but you know.
Sweet Rockin' Robin says she is trying the no response. So there you go. You're getting a cold shoulder from
Yep.
Robin.
Can't gang up on them and then say it when one or two people are talking. I mean, come on. And the
Truth
way
Hurt
swearing
says,
at
yes,
people.
Sarah, my lord, there were 7 and 9 on Nyx that night, and she never let up on them or
And
quit.
then they did the same thing the next night to Archive Tina. And then she's talking as soft spoken as she is, and they're sitting there calling her a F and B, and just, you know what I mean? Like, you don't abuse women like that when they're just trying. She was talking and kept her voice even keel the whole time, and they're swearing at her. And I got triggered by the way she was getting abused. You know what I mean? Both of them. Sorry,
L.
that's true.
Kennedy says, easy
It's abusive.
lives to bring a bunch up to take on one person. It's awful.
Yeah, whenever he's talking, he'll just keep letting people up one at a time until it's a full posse. It's always what happens, you know. And maybe he felt a little of that last night when he was on panel. You know what I mean?
Robin says, after 3 a.m. this morning, I'm absolutely done with her. With Ashley, the lies are just too crazy.
I didn't
And
see
the
any of
Shannon,
that.
good to see you here. Easy is a stray dog. The best way to get rid of a stray dog, don't feed it. Everyone
Mhm.
keeps feeding them.
Yep.
He's been good for
Sometimes it's hard.
ratings. He's been good for views.
Sometimes
Shannon,
it's
you
hard.
remind me so much of my ex-husband's second wife, and she has a sister that lives at the coast. And you sound like her, but look like her. No, you look like her and sound like her sister. And she lives at the coast. It's so crazy that when I sit down, it's like I'm watching family. It's awesome.
And
I
then
love
yeah,
watching her. She's beautiful. She's got the prettiest eyes, and,
and
and
then
her
Ernie.
background is gorgeous.
Yeah, you are. And then Ernie was tearing her up last night too, and that pissed me off. Everybody in the
Who?
chat's like, "Don't mess with Shannon."
Who?
Ernie was doing that
Are
to
you
Shannon last night.
serious?
Yeah, he was because we were all in wrapped with
What?
streaming and we were pissed. Yeah.
Oh, come on. She helped his channel
Shannon
with
will
her.
get you. Shannon will
She
get
helped
you.
his channel with her. What was it? The Real House of Men of Kentucky. That was funny as shit.
Well, right now Shannon's been playing some videos of this person that lives in a trailer and thinks aliens are coming and visiting her, and it's pretty funny. So check that shit out.
I will. I definitely
It's a new
will.
Crackhead Chronicles. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Crackhead Chronicles. That's hilarious. Great name. Great name. Oh, is Ghost going to be going live later with a different people? I think Peach was saying some people that he has found dug up for us.
Mm.
I dropped a few turds in his chat and ran here. If y'all would drop Shannon's link there
Oh,
too,
Van.
please. Um,
Yeah.
we definitely want to promote her channel. She's funny as hell. I love her.
Maybe somebody can do Crackhead Chronicles after this. If somebody's recording it.
There's definitely a week in review here material. There's so much that I missed a lot. You did too, didn't you?
Probably. I mean, I did see a lot yesterday.
There's a lot that y'all were bringing up with Shannon I didn't see. I fell asleep, man. I was cooking and cleaning. I like passed out. That makes sense, Shannon. And when I went to go water my plants, they were like dying. I'm like, oh my god. So like
It's
I did it.
raining again, now that you say
I
that.
wish it would here.
I ain't got to
She's
water
like
nothing. It just keeps
in a
raining.
van down by the river.
A van down by the river.
Live in a van down by the river. You've not made the right choices in life when you find yourself living in a van down by the river.
By the river.
I don't know. I think, now the kids are grown. I don't think a van down by the river would be so bad if I got it decked out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd
Easy
glam it up.
Oh, the one of Ernie? It was like he did the exact same thing that Traders did. Yeah. I liked the one that Rap did when he does the run. When
Yes.
running down the road, to me that's the
Yeah.
best parody
I
yet.
didn't do nothing, someone
I didn't
did. I
know
don't know how
nothing.
he says it.
Nobody.
I don't know about it, somebody.
Absolutely. I will use it for evil.
And the way that Rap added the little music beat to it makes it so much more entertaining. I don't know
Oh
why.
yeah. The actual footage was oh my god, it was actual.
Judo. All right, what does it say? Judo, you were good last night. I mean, it's like I actually wanted to answer the first question that Easy had, but there was like even like I said last night, the first question he had, he became hostile and condescending, so we didn't get a chance. So did you really want to answer to the question? A lot of people they'll
Hey
come into
Kels.
even my chat and ask a question, but you can tell that they don't really want to answer. They're just saying it as like a dig at you or sarcasm. But why ask the question if you don't want to hear the answer? So that's why I muted out and made myself a whole ass pizza, like I said. I got the dough out, I was flipping the dough in the air. Fuck this shit. You don't want to hear my answer.
Yeah, while Judo is here, I want to clear up something. He may have been the one who, came up with the idea of the shoes as a joke and understood that it was a joke, but it was the benefiting off of it, and him not getting the kickback he felt like he deserved is what the upset is, I think. Is that right, Judo?
Seems legit to me.
You feel like you got kind of the short end of the straw there?
I mean, I don't think he realized it was gonna make so much.
Yeah, y'all drop his TikTok link, please. I'm on TikTok too, but mine sucks.
Who are you? I don't know you. I didn't do nothing.
I don't know you. I didn't do nothing. Who are you? I don't know
Don't
you.
shoot me, bro.
But nobody. Yeah,
Nobody
thank
say
you,
nothing.
Kennedy. He says, I'm just saying not many other men are saying anything. Frank's gonna, Ghost is gonna.
Appreciate it, Judo.
I think everyone knows that was sort of an understood joke. The point is who benefited off of it the most.
And I can't believe it's still being brought up like this. Yeah.
Right? I can't believe the mods lasted from January to almost to December.
Still.
I know. I mean, still,
Drop
right?
it. Do you see me going over there? Do you see me?
It's lazy writing. It's
Is
lazy
Chaotic
writing.
going over there? Are you going over there?
It's lazy writing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, and by the way, let me read this real quick here. Like my own channel. Forgot to do that. Let's see.
I'm gonna jump down, you guys. Thanks for having me up.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I'm gonna read this real quick.
I like looking at your stuff.
Thank you.
I love going through people's things. Bye.
Okay. I want to
Love
read
y'all.
this. You love you too. I want to read this
Love
real
you.
quick, and then those who say that people are afraid of Nicolina, I shared battered women syndrome. If you really believe that there are people such as May who are afraid of her, why would you call them out in public?
To bring attention to it.
And bring attention to the fact that they're afraid, so that they're honed in even more.
More attention to it.
Making
her upset.
A social worker would not ask a child, well, she says that they're beating you in front of the parent. Okay. If you're really concerned, email them. It's simple. Email them.
Not exploit.
Right.
For your drama show, right.
Right. And you don't, things that they have done before me and Sarah getting here, we're not responsible for that. We don't know these people hardly.
I had no clue.
We're getting to know them, and we want to form our own opinions about them.
Yeah, like I was even shocked last night, something I didn't know, that they all had a previous relationship, so I was kind of stunned by that. Like they already know her. It wasn't like it wasn't like there's just no relationship and they just came up and started, attacking her. No, it was confronting about something that's being said. They know I didn't know they knew her, so I was just like, surprised at that alone.
Exactly. You don't blast a potential victim of abuse and call them out for
Hi,
being
Rosie.
afraid of someone they view as a threat. And it could be their PTSD that causes them to view a certain person as a threat.
Right.
And you
Exactly.
think you're building a rapport of trust with that person by calling them out, they're not going to come to you easy because of the way you're going about it. They're going to leave you to. They're not going to come in your chat because you're going to call them out and single them out. They can come up on the panel and tell all. They're not going to do that. They're going to run. They're going to leave.
But there's a campaign right now to hate Nicolina and make her look bad. So any chance there is of a situation to use, it's going to be exploited to fuck. Is the rain very loud to you? Because it just started pouring.
I
It's
hear
so
it, but it
weird.
sounds nice to me.
Okay, let me know if it gets too
So
loud.
no, it's fine. So on my community wall, I shared 2 videos defining why domestic violence victims don't leave. And you've just exacerbated that. They're not going to leave now. Okay. Because, we were in that sort of situation. We knew this was going to happen when
Hmm.
we left. And
Hmm.
look, it's still happening, like Sarah just said. Okay, here's another one that I wanted to share real quick. Leslie B said that it was racist that I used the Southern term hootenanny. The dictionary Oxford Languages defines hootenanny as an informal gathering with folk music and dancing. So I suggest put down the beer and go get a library
Oh, I was
card.
wondering what that was about. I was wondering why you posted that.
So that's why. Was there anything else I wanted to share? Oh yeah, if y'all aren't subbed up to Dead Dog Saloon, this is one that Pendar has shared. If you want a break from all this monotony and drama, it's a great. It's just like an outdoor bar, and they play bar music, and it's just a great reprieve from this. It's called Dead Dog Saloon, and I shared that on my wall
Okay,
for you
I
guys.
did see that. Thank you. You see Rosie's comment under Katie's? That's interesting.
Hang on a minute. Katie's. Easy went off on his own friend yesterday because he told him the Necolina. Yes, that's what I was saying. He said, I don't really like you covering the Mean Girls. Easy, it's kind of making me kind of feel kind of weird. Can we go back to the old stuff we used to, the red pill? Can we go back to that? And he got pissed. He
Oh
about
shit.
jumped through the screen, didn't he? I saw
Damn.
that. Yeah, yeah. Seriously, I wondered what the fuck could she have misinterpreted about Hootenanny. These people are
I
ridiculous.
missed that whole situation. I
Yep,
was wondering why you posted that. Shooting
yep,
anything?
yep. Leslie B says I have a hard on for her. I just point out how, yes, trashy. Absolutely. And I know this is my opinion, not Sarah's. When Sarah speaks, that's her opinion. When I
No,
speak,
I
it's
always I know she wasn't for everyone, like I said, but I didn't have the problems that a lot of people do with her. I guess I'm not. I mean, I felt closer with her, and you know what I mean. So it's for me, it's like I didn't, you know what I mean. I don't have a lot of the problems that a lot of people have, but I mean, not now, obviously, but I guess I kind of in a way got her, which where a lot of people don't. But I know she don't like you now, so
I always found her very negative and controlling. Easy is turning into the stand. I know they don't go there anymore, do they? They hang out over at Easy's.
isn't it called?
Someone mentioned why that might be because of the music and they're younger. You think that could be?
Oh, my mic.
Like his music might be drawing them there because it's a younger crowd. The older people hang out at the stand and the younger ones are gravitating to easy because he's got music and stuff. You think that could
But
be?
slowly, haven't they all like gone there slowly? Now it's all like, isn't it now the easy stand?
It pretty much. Well, I mean, Jimbo had 100 in there last night, so he's not dead. I mean,
Oh, he's still streaming. Okay, I thought mostly they're there. I didn't know. It's kind of like seemed like a combined chat now, and that's why I was like, maybe it's now the easy stand, because it seems like
I mean, I guess because of all the things that have been happening, it drew attention for. I mean, he did pull over 100 last night, so.
hmm I didn't know he was live. I just saw them when somebody was streaming. There was so much streaming going on. I don't remember who. I mean, I know after midnight last night, for instance, it was everyone was in easy, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what time he would have went on. But
I guess the drunkards and the heathens go to. No, I'm just kidding.
Amber. It popped into my head earlier. I'm like,
But they
it's
were
fine.
talking about drinking and streaming. I was like, I don't know why more people don't do that. I mean, why not? Right? You're at home, for God's sakes. It ain't like you're out driving.
Or we could call it the stand easy. Stand easy or easy stand. I don't know.
The speakeasy stand.
We'll call it stand easy.
Yeah, he still goes live.
So, did you get the text message that I got a minute ago? I'm sorry to.
Let me look. The majority, I think, of their material is still Ernie. I mean, of course, he still bashes us, but
It's a fascinating story if you're just jumping in, and I mean, 2 years of all this shit's got to blow people's minds. I mean, I can see that, but there's so much that's already been deleted. You could never get it all. Never get it all.
What you mean? Am I talking about yesterday? I'm talking about all this week. Can I have a link? Absolutely.
Oh. Yeah, I did too, JP Fluff. I mean, well, a lot of people had issues, and I get that too.
There you go, Judah. Come on up. Come on the panel. Come on. Come on. I may not be popular, but I did like Leslie. I did it one time. And then it was like ever since that they had that falling out with Rose. She hated me. Come on the panel. Come on the panel.
Oh, is she on the panel?
Fine.
Hey.
I wonder if libs are still there. Woo!
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, Alec wanted me to come up and explain that night with the shoes.
Yeah.
Again.
I really haven't said much about it. When everything happened and I left the stand and then Jimbo got all mad and pissy and all that, I was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got out and I got sick with my autoimmune stuff again, and I was put in the hospital again.
Bless your heart.
So, I just didn't really say much about it. I was healing. I didn't feel the best. So what happened? I got there. I hung out with the puppy a little bit. And then we went back into Jimbo's tiny little office there. And he was like, man, I'd really like to raise some money tonight. He's like, I don't know what I'd do it on. There's nothing going on. And I was like, it'd be really funny if you did it about my shoes, you know what I mean? That I need some new shoes. I was like, man, that would piss Mama T off. And that was the whole point of me. I knew it would piss her off. And he ran with it. He was like, yeah, okay. And that was that. I mean, I didn't ask for anything. He didn't offer anything.
Okay, when he said, I need to raise some money, what did he say he needed to raise money for? Was that when Kemper's car blew up or something like that?
I don't know about that, but he didn't. That's why I say he raised money for whatever, for himself. So he's getting really good at twisting people's words. Really good at it.
Yeah, what do they call that? A spin?
Because I didn't say nothing when I left. I told a couple people, and I showed it in messages that Ghost showed, that I said, hey, you guys, I'm leaving the stand. You know, some things come up. You know what I mean? Here's my Facebook or whatever. You know, if you want to stay in touch, stay in touch.
Right.
And that pissed him off. And then he started with all this coming at me. Then when I got out of the hospital and seen this stuff, then I let the Kemper information out.
It seems as though he doesn't
Jimbo
take criticism well.
He draws the first blood every time.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you have to retaliate, or not even retaliate, just tell the truth, your side of the story,
Or
then he
take up yourself. Right.
They can say whatever they want to say about me over there. I give two shits less. I know what I've done in my life, and I know that they'll never accomplish anything close to what I've done.
All right, that's
So
how
they
I feel too.
want to say. Kemper is just jealous.
Mm-hmm. He's not all there. He's clearly not all there. Someone that is that paranoid has done something in their life that they're afraid they're going to get caught. Why do you need so many people watching your back? And why do you need to infiltrate people's chats? And, you know, it's weird. It's creepy. It's cringe.
And you know what? I haven't said either what Leslie B said about me. Ghost knows. In the Discord, you know, they like to bring that Discord up a lot.
Yeah.
Well, she went off on me because I was getting mad because people were making fun of my legs.
Hey, Izzy.
And then I would retaliate, right? And then then they would say something back, and then I would get mad again.
Yeah, they were like, we're not supposed to defend ourselves.
She was giving me shit about that. She was screaming at the top of her lungs. You know what I mean? She was, it was nuts.
What was she screaming at you for? What was the topic?
Because basically, I can give it, but I can't take it. I can't take all this stuff about them talking about my legs and, you know, the Lieutenant Dan and the whatever. And she's like, you get mad. Well, yeah, I get mad. I mean, who wouldn't?
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to say something back.
So what do you feel like they wanted from you? What do you think they wanted you to do? Oh,
I was so mad. I was like, I'm done. And I quit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Kemper even ran his mouth in there and started getting loud. And I was like, Kemper, they were talking about something I said in the Discord chat. I was like, dude, you say some crazy shit all the time in there. So don't even go there. And then it was on.
Yeah. Chaotic said Judo can attest to that. When he reached out to me to tell me he left, I had already been gone for some time.
And Chaotic was in the Discord chat, I believe. She can attest to what I'm saying about Leslie B. It was nuts.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine, because she flipped her shit over someone putting a meme in the wrong place.
I don't care who you are. You're not going to talk to me like I'm a piece of shit.
Control freaks, man. Control freaks. Pendar, good to see you. Hey.
And, you know, when I left the stand, me and Jimbo were supposed to be good friends still. That's the terms we left on.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, man, he was pissed off because I told some people I was leaving. And that's what he got mad at you for. He got mad at Chaotic for. He got mad at Sarah for. Just because we were done with the bullshit.
Definitely as a rejection, yeah.
Now, Jimbo, I feel a lot better now. I ain't sick no more, dude. Dude, keep running your mouth, and I can run mine too.
Over there, wasn't it?
What's that?
It was very stressful over there. Very stressful.
It wasn't at first, and that's what I told him before I left. I was like, dude, before Kemper showed up, we were having fun. We were joking. We were playing games. We were giving Ernie shit. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he comes and he brought all this freaking drama with him, and everything changed. And all of a sudden everything turned into a bash fest.
Yeah.
I feel like a piece of shit for the things I said over there towards traders. I still feel like a piece of shit about it, and I apologize every time I see her.
Right.
But he had me so damn fired up. You know what I mean? He wants to say that all I did was message him all day long. I was a father. Oh no.
It's very bizarre the way they keep their territory. They don't want people there mingling at all. He wants to keep them in Discord or on their channel.
Well, he knew that he told me too much. I knew a lot of stuff. And if he didn't want it out, he should have kept his mouth shut from the very start. Because if you're going to come at me, I'm going to come right back at you.
It's sad
Also,
because, in the beginning, we all had a good time, we really did.
You still have things you haven't released too, right?
Oh, there's a lot I haven't released. And Ghost has it all. I've got a whole year's worth of chat.
Have a good day, Izzy.
You know what I mean? I could have been like, Ghost, dump it. Just let him have it. But I didn't. What little bit of respect I still got for Jimbo that's the only reason why, and that's going away real fast.
They acted like it was something we were supposed to do quietly. Why? If you're not hiding anything and you're not doing anything nefarious, what's wrong with saying? When they say, "Why aren't you over at the stand?" or how come I don't see you at the stand anymore? What's wrong with me wanting to say I'm no longer a mod there? What is wrong with that? Why is that? Why did you talk about it when you left?
Just like he said, he kicked me out. He kicked me out of Discord, and he kicked me out of the stand. No, he didn't. I quit both.
I did too. When he said that Alicia blocked me, I blocked her.
He's real good at spinning stuff. They're real good at taking stuff and not giving it back too.
Some Beach said everyone always takes it so easy on Jimbo. I always wanted to know why. Yeah, you tell me.
Well, you know what? He's going to keep it up. One day me and him just might bump into each other, and he can't pull this "I'm disabled" shit, because I'm disabled too, and I'll whoop his ass.
That's
well,
true.
Why does he threaten people then? Why does he threaten people all the time?
Because nobody has actually showed up at his front door. You know what I mean? That's what you call a keyboard warrior.
Chaotic said, how much quieter could you be than I was?
True.
I know. They've said horrible things about Chaotic. Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
She don't cause no trouble. Some of the things that they have said. Thank you, Holly Dolly, for your membership. I appreciate that.
Hey, get over here. Fluffy wants to eat the cat.
I am too. Thank you, Squid. I appreciate that. We really like you guys and are fortunate to be a part of y'all's communities. I hate that this happened to any of you, but selfishly, I'm so thankful we've become one larger group. I agree. I like it too.
Thank you.
I haven't felt threatened at all. And I've been able to say my piece in easies. I've been able to say my piece in constances, and no one's come after me.
Mm-hmm.
This fear.
Well, I wanted to let you guys know, Gypsy, you and Sarah, and Chaotic already knows. Jimbo did a live just about me, and he's had it. It was a members only, and he's had it privated all this time, right?
Yeah.
He unprivated it the other day. So any of you know that I used to come from Jenna's journey. I was one of Jenna's moms. And
Oh,
Jenna
I
done me
remember that.
really bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
I got trolled for over a year. Well, he had Jenna up there, and Jenna brought her whole crew. And it was a whole hour of the chat and them guys just bashing, right? This was
Wow.
private,
That's
so
sick.
nobody knew about it, right? So I
Juno, I
know
think
he's
I
done.
do remember that.
I know he's done it on you guys. He's got them on you guys too. He just ain't unprivated them yet.
I don't care.
Judo, I think I
You guys
remember
go
that. He
look.
had a
It's a
guest
month
on.
old. The video's a month old, and it's called "What the Fuck, Judah,"
They're so gross.
and it is some of the most vile shit I've heard.
They're
Maybe it
just
got
gross.
re-uploaded, Judo, because I think I remember that he had that lady on that used to be in a chat with you or something. That lady you
Yeah.
just said. Yeah.
Well, he had. This was a different lady. This was Jenna, the one that was the runner of the channel. He's also had
Okay.
Dusty, the lady that buried her alive cat.
Oh, okay, Dusty. Okay, I remember that name. I just don't remember all the
Dusty,
everything that was
Dusty
said.
and
You know.
Jenna, they're buddies. Dusty and Jenna.
Okay, I see.
Nobody
You
believes
know,
in chaotic. Nobody believes that crap.
Yeah. No,
and all
those
he had them up
witnesses.
there for was because he knew what they did before to me, and he wanted, he was just a bash me. Their whole big thing is I had a gun and I was gonna blow my head off. Do I act like I'm gonna blow my head off ever? You know what I
Not that
mean?
I've
No,
seen.
no.
Why would somebody even want to say some shit like that about somebody?
To be outrageous for ratings. It's
I
all
mean,
about TV
Make you
ratings,
look
except it's
crazy.
online. It's the exact
Make you
same
look
thing.
crazy.
this
Oh
this
yeah,
is the
that too.
Jenna that when I had my shoulder surgery and I no legs and one arm, I'm laying in my bed in the back room, right? I hear banging on my door. This is the night I got out of the hospital. Banging on my
Well,
door at 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. She called the fucking cops on me and called a wellness check in. I couldn't get in my wheelchair, so they were damn near ready to kick my door in.
Oh my gosh.
This is what Jenna does. This is shit
who is
Jenna does.
Jenna? I don't know her.
Did they come in your house, Judo, or how did you make contact with them?
Finally, they went. My dad lives around the corner. My elderly dad. So at 3 in the morning, they wake my dad up, and my
Oh,
dad had to
great.
come over and come in.
So that's like
Wow.
being swatted. You were swatted, basically.
Pretty much.
I didn't know that. That's
I had to
terrible.
put up with that shit for over a year,
I'm
and
sorry
then
about
I
that.
find Jimbo. Jimbo's like, man, dude, I ain't gonna do you like that, man. You'll never have a problem like that here. Well, what the hell's happened?
Well, when he said that all of y'all tiptoed around me because of my mental illness, I hope y'all know now y'all ain't got to do
Bullshit statement, Gypsy.
that. I hope y'all know y'all ain't got to tiptoe around shit when it comes to
That was a
me. Tell me
bullshit.
like it is. I
That
can
was
take
such a
it.
bullshit statement from him. It was just a way
Right?
for him to hurt me.
He, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know
I mean,
what to say.
I've dealt with my situation, losing my leg, since I was 9 months old. I wasn't even a year old.
Hmm.
The shit I have had people say to me over the years, you think that
Imagine.
Jimbo is really going to get to me? I've heard it all.
Thanks, Sun Beach. I'll try to
That's
look into
true.
her.
He's just making himself look stupid, and the people in the chat look even stupider.
I
Oh
imagine your school
no.
years were harder than this, going to school.
Grade school
Well, it was
sucks,
funny when
but
he said that I had a live, and she kept going on and on and on about how he was told that I lost it. And people came over here and watched me, and you wouldn't believe all the messages that I got in the comment section. I
Hmm.
never once saw you lose it, Gypsy. He's a liar. I said, I know, I know. Thank you for
Hmm.
coming and respecting me enough to watch me without believing him first. And see, that's where why they got mad that we went searching for answers outside the circle. And everyone knows that that is Scientology 101. So when Constance is getting mad that I'm referring it to cult mentality, then stop acting like cult mentality and stop calling Nicolina Gacy. Okay, it's the same thing. Stop acting cultish, and we'll stop calling a duck a duck.
They just can't. They can dish it out, but they can't take it at all.
Very odd people. Very odd.
I think Jimbo was probably bullied in school.
They want to think
You know what
he's
I
this
mean?
good boy. He's a good boy. Jimbo, good boy. He's good boy. Mama says he's good boy. And he ain't.
He just, now that he's older and he's got his own little thing there, he's gonna bully other people because it was done to him.
He don't faze me
Exactly
at all
what.
now. Now that I'm away from him and I can see and get clarity and perspective, I ain't afraid of him or Thelma. I'm
No.
not afraid of them.
When I left that next morning, you know, I had a 7 and whatever hour drive back home.
Mm. When you got the dog?
Yeah, I everything was different because I kind of seen everything from being there. Because he did go off on Thelma. I don't care what either one of them say. She went to Walmart, she came back, and she ran into some lady, and Jimbo lost his damn shit. I tell
About
you,
somebody.
motherfucking what, you don't go around that motherfucking bitch, you this, that motherfucker, and fucking, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck?
What? Because she ran into a lady at Walmart that she can't help, you mean?
That Jimbo don't like.
Well, she can't help who she ran into if that's the real
Well,
story, you know.
it sounds, you know, the little
Nicolina
clip where Jimbo went off on me, the voice clip, it sounded like that.
Okay.
And then it was done. It was over.
So, you know, he must talk to his
So you
crew
got
like
embarrassed.
that.
You must
I
have
don't care
felt
what
embarrassed.
Thelma says.
No self-control.
I don't care what Thelma says or he says. It happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
My husband can lose his shit sometimes, and I can lose my shit sometimes. But we have PTSD and mental illness. What's his excuse? A spoiled brat.
And she does, man. Thelma waits on that man, hand and
Oh,
foot.
we can see. We see that.
Hand and foot. Because when it was like supper time and all that, she was wanting to do stuff, you know, to help me. And I'm not used to that. I don't like it. I can do it myself.
Makes you feel uncomfortable.
And I was like, you know, I can get it. It's cool, you know. I didn't want to sound offensive, you know what I mean? But I didn't want her waiting on me, nothing. She got enough with Jimbo and all them animals and the kids. She's got a lot on her plate.
When she hands him his food, do y'all notice, because I've been in abusive relationships before, she waits for his approval before she leaves the room. She doesn't just hand him a plate of food. She sits there and, is it okay? Is it okay, master?
But, I mean,
that's my opinion, not Sarah's.
When he snapped, I mean,
I really thought about it.
Say that.
Disclaimer.
If I would have said something, I wouldn't have come home with a puppy. You know what I mean? So I just, you know, it happened. It happened. You know, and now in that video, he also says that I took advantage of him and I screwed him out of a $2,000 dog.
And when people say that me and Sarah are weak and that might be why we do XYZ, well, you know, we both been abused. What the fuck do you expect?
I've been through hell. I don't give a fuck.
On us because we have PTSD.
Yeah.
Don't taunt
no
us
idea.
because we have PTSD and then wonder why we freak the fuck out on you.
They have no idea. I never told any of them any of the shit I've been through because it's embarrassing. I didn't even mean to say any of it when I did. It just fucking slipped out. Fuck it. Should I be embarrassed? I can't help it.
The
I
whole
don't give a
point
fuck.
is, sure, Jimbo's a little messed up. He's had a couple surgeries. I've had almost 130 operations in my life.
Yeah, you should have taught
You know
mine.
what I mean? Don't fucking act pity Jimbo, pity Jimbo, pity Jimbo. That's bullshit. I don't ask pity me, pity me, pity me. I don't use my disability as I don't even know what the word is.
Crutch.
A grift.
As a crutch, as a shield. You know, as a shield. I never have.
No, you do what you do. Your mom made you strong.
No pun intended.
But I do have a
But
question, if I may. Did you make some kind of a deal about the dog? Is there something like that that's causing a problem? Did you agree?
nope.
Did you? So was it for
Here,
free?
here
Did he
was
try to
the
help you?
here was the original thing. It was supposed to have been a full-blooded Rottweiler, okay?
Oh.
Okay.
And Jimbo would did a fundraiser and raised the money, so he got paid for the dog.
And
And
separate
whatever
from the shoes? Separate from
he
the
s-
shoes?
he said, whatever he could raise would be the
And this is
payment for
like
the dog,
a
and I could take the
full-blooded,
dog home.
right? This is like a full-blooded papers and
This
all, right?
this is for the full-blooded Rottweiler, right? But that
Right.
didn't happen.
Okay.
The Akita got loose and
Oh,
mated with the
Oh.
Rottweiler, so it was a
Broke
half
through the
Akita,
bars.
half Rottweiler.
That's
And
when it
he
broke through the bars and mated, I
right,
think.
and he
Yeah.
texted me, and I've got the message somewhere where he's like, "Dude, man, you ain't gonna believe this, man. Would you want half Akita, half Rottweiler?" And that's exactly what he said. I was like, "Oh man, what happened?" And then that's when he told me that Bodie got loose and bred and bred Bella.
How
And
does
I was
that
like,
even
"Yeah, that's."
happen?
And I told him, I was like, "That's fine, you know what I mean? I need a puppy big enough to be a service dog for me." There was no money discussed, no nothing.
Okay, I thought maybe the shoe thing, I was trying to figure that out, if maybe that joke was sort of to help pay for the dog. That's what I was kind of
No,
wondering.
but you know what? He can't say that he didn't get nothing for that puppy because he raised money in my name for shoes and got
I
600.
remember the shoe grift being tied to car repairs, or something happened to Kemper's car. And you got some, Jimbo got some, and Kemper got some.
Got
right?
zero.
Yeah.
You got zero.
Zero.
You got zero?
Zero. I didn't even ask for any of it.
Right.
I got the puppy. I was happy. I just wanted to get back to Illinois, you know what I mean?
Right.
Get the puppy acquainted with my dogs and get the trainer here. And
Well, how do you feel about them alluding to the fact that you're a pillhead or whatever?
they're full of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came
Explain
from. Or
why you need pain meds to begin with, and
Jimbo
for God's sake,
needs
for
to
last
realize
years on Earth, can we get relief from pain without people saying we're drug addicts?
Jimbo needs to realize anybody that is a chronic pain sufferer that takes pills for their pain,
You have nerve
they are
endings that
an addict.
attach and reattach,
They
right?
are addicted to the medicine. If they don't have it, they're going to withdraw.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
Depends.
that medicine was not helping my pain. My doctor said there's studies from Harvard and Yale with medical cannabis and amputee nerve pain, and they're promising.
Oh, the nerve
So
pain
they
is unreal.
weaned me off the pain medicine, and I went on to strictly medical cannabis, and that's what I've been on for the past 6 years, 5 years.
And some people are judgmental about the medical cannabis, and they'll call you just a pothead, but it is true. A lot of doctors are turning to that.
Absolutely.
There are research studies that prove that it helps, especially with amputee nerve pain. It helps with Parkinson's. It helps with
PTSD.
autism spectrum stuff. It helps with
Absolutely.
people that have seizures. I mean,
I mean, yeah, I've talked to my son's doctors at the children's hospital, but they wanted to wait on that, and one of the only medicines that
Absolutely
they'll
squibs.
prescribe the THC. There is one that you can get at the pharmacy, actually, not at the real pharmacy, but it's was going to be 36,000 a year, and he'd have to get his
Holy
kidney
crap.
levels checked. I know it was called Epidiolex, and that it's only FDA approved for 2 types of rare seizure disorders, and for me to try that with the 36 grand was going to be hell with insurance, and it would involve him getting lots of blood tests to keep the levels,
You
check the
want to try
levels, and it.
Local?
I can't do the blood levels with him. He flips out. We have to sedate him. You know what I mean? He'll beat their ass. He
Yeah.
doesn't
But
understand what blood levels mean. You know.
Jimbo wants to say that I'm supposedly addicted. No, because I don't take pills no more. But he is addicted
I know.
because if he goes without them pills, one day he's gonna withdraw. That's
Yeah.
addiction, brother.
Yeah.
Well, he said
Well, they say
they
now
took
just
him off
after
of it.
5 days you're addicted. I'm sorry, Sarah.
I think
My
everybody's different, but
doctor told me when as a pain doctor, that any person that takes pain medicine for chronic pain is a addict.
I think some
Because
doctors don't see it that way, though. Some doctors see it. Some people are dependent. You know what I mean? And some
well,
where people that are
it's the
addicts have
same
different
thing.
behaviors. It can be, but I will argue that there's different ways to look at
Uh,
it because some people can handle it and can taper off fine. You know,
but I can say that
they
on
don't
the
have
medical
those addict
cannabis,
behaviors. Yeah.
I'm not all messed up all the time like I was when I was taking pain pills. I feel better. My pain is better,
Young adult Holly.
but they want to criticize me of that. You know what I mean? And Kemper's one of the biggest potheads out there.
Openly, yeah.
I'm a pothead, so I can't judge. I'm sorry, and I
Right.
take kratom, so I can't. I
I
don't
mean,
even know the guy. I don't know why
they're
he
like,
needed
well,
me.
what would your church say? Well, my pastor knows. I don't lie to nobody about it.
Mhm.
My pastor
Oh,
gets, he would rather see me on something that's not going to mess my body up in the long run than something that's going to mess my body up in the long run.
that's kind of a weird thing. Like, what would your pastor say? For me, anyways, where it's so open in my area, and there's you can go everywhere and buy it. You know what I mean? Like, it's big here. It's big with all the
Holly
hospitals.
says, Sarah,
It's not
how old
looked
is
at.
your son?
He
He's a
was
young
like,
adult. Young adult.
He's a young
he
adult.
looks at it this way. If you're using it for a medical problem and it helps, that's fine. You know what I mean? But if you're using it recreationally, that's another subject. And that's how a lot of pastors look at it these days.
Hmm. I
I
think a
mean,
lot of people are coming hip to the idea though and realize, you know, it's very big in my area. You know,
Mine too.
I don't know if it's
So
legal in all the states.
local.
In your state, is it legal
yeah,
in
it's
your
legal
state?
in Illinois.
Yeah.
PTSD keeps my mood even keel. So it's good for my bipolar and my PTSD. So and pain here lately, man, it's really helping with my stomach pain. I've got IBSD, you know, and anymore, if I buy food like from Food Lion, it hurts. But if I go to like the meat market, it doesn't. So I'm thinking it might be preservatives.
I don't know. I'm very sensitive to preservatives and everything. I have bad reactions,
Are
so I have
you?
to be
I think
I have
that's
to be
what it
careful of
is.
all I buy. I can't
You
have
do too?
MSG, and it's almost in everything. Yeah.
But MSG makes the food taste good.
It makes me feel like I'm speeded up. My heart races. I can't sleep. My
Yeah.
mouth gets so dry, like cotton mouth. My heart goes so fast. Yeah, I'm bad. I'm
I
in
get
bad shape from
an
it,
unbearable gut pain.
so I can't take it.
Yeah,
It's
the
bad
last
stuff.
couple.
It's a neurotoxin. It's bad stuff, and it's on everybody's food. I think part of the problem is what it's doing to people in the food. You know.
Uh huh.
I have to check every label at the grocery store, and when you don't see MSG, if you see things like yeast extract, that is MSG in a clever. I have a whole list of all the clever words they use, so I
Okay.
can't hardly have I have to check everything. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Th-
Um.
Them guys need to realize that, I ain't trying to sound biblical here, but
That's
the
okay.
Bible does say, take the plank out of your own eye before you
Mhm.
try to take the plank out of my eye. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They need to look at their backyards a little bit and clean it up before they want to try to clean my backyard up.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
I think that he attacks us because we reject him.
That's his own fault.
But he doesn't see it that way. He sees it as we betrayed him, just like Ernie. He sees it as a betrayal.
Him and Ernie, I think, were
But
butt
see,
buddies.
Judo, you and me, I don't know about Sarah, but you and me, I know, went to Alicia over some issues. And when she went to him and presented them to him along with other people, he was, no, no, no. So, what do you do with that? What's that Sinatra
Dude,
song? If you're going to do it your way, live with the consequences, or you listen to
well,
your team.
one of the chats that we're still holding that I got, Jimbo knew the whole time what Kemper was doing because he talks to me about it in the chat.
Hmm.
When Kemper left the first time from the stand, it was the same thing. That's why Jimbo told him to leave.
I wasn't around for any of that or the history of it, so when I first met him, I had no clue, you know what I mean, about
So,
any of their history or anything. So I
Yeah,
just,
how
didn't know him.
how am I lying about any of this when it's Jimbo typing it out in the chat to me?
hmm
Yeah.
they
And
made
then
you
when
sick,
we show
Sammy.
something, he's like, "Oh, that ain't nothing. That ain't blah blah." Blah. Well, you wanted the proof, I show it. You know what I mean? He's gonna want the proof on this, so I'm gonna tell Ghost to share whatever he wants to share.
There you go.
I feel like Jimbo saw it as rejection, and Kemper saw it as we were more of on a sci-fi level, that we were against them in a more nefarious way. But
I
Jimbo
never liked
feels
Kemper.
like we
I didn't
we
like
just
him from day one. I
like I
didn't
said
trust
before.
Kemper from day one.
I'm against trying to take people's channels down because my husband was in the military, my father was in the military. I'm all about freedom of speech. I think that that's something we take for granted in America. Another reason why I decided to have a streaming channel was so I could exercise my freedom of speech. And so I'm never going to be the type that goes after a channel or even strikes one. I've never striked a channel, and I probably never will. I think that
I never
is
have.
like the censorship goes back to our day, Judo, when we wanted to listen to a White Snake song before midnight. We had to wait for Headbangers Ball, right?
Headbangers
Sitting up
Ball.
waiting for Headbangers Ball so I can hear "Is This Love" by White Snake because the heavy metal music was not mainstream. Censorship sucks.
Yeah.
Censorship sucks. I don't care if what you spout are lies. It's up to us to pick up and research and find for ourselves if what they're spewing is lies. So
Well, I mean,
I don't believe
just
in.
like with like my band stuff and all that, they threw such a fit about that. But if you watch Jimbo's interview of me, oh man, he was just loving all of it.
Yeah,
But now
I
I'm
watched both. I
lying
watched
and
both
blah
of the
blah
interviews.
blah. You know what I mean?
I think
They're
Ghost
just
went into
mad
more of the
because
metal though.
none of them could do what I did, and I did it without legs, and it pisses them off.
It's very
I think.
admirable, I think.
Say that again.
It's very admirable to me, Judo. And I have done a lot of music in my life, and I used to do a lot of drumming when I was younger and play a few different instruments. It's very admirable to me.
I mean, if anybody ever runs into Zach Wild anywhere, you can say, "Hey, brother, do you know this guy with no legs that said he opens up for you guys?" He's going to be like, "Yeah, that's Carl." It's not my fault that we got to meet all these people. We got to play shows with all these people.
Oh, it's
I
cool as hell.
but
Do you
they're
think some
idiots,
of that is just old-fashioned pissing contest?
pretty much.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, if you pay attention to everything, he don't get no views unless he's going off about somebody.
And
Then
he
he'll get
feeds
views.
off ego strokes. Oh, you're great. Oh, you're fantastic. Oh, poor thing. Oh,
I mean, even American Head Charge, their drummer is a good friend of mine. He comes in my house all the time and stays. Chris Emery. If you guys remember back, I was trying to get an interview set up with Jimbo and Chris Emery, right? And Chris even accepted Jimbo's friend request on Facebook. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
how am I lying about all this? He's an idiot.
I'm all for self-reflection. They say we don't take accountability. I own up to all my fuck shit. And
I'm not perfect.
all my mistakes, all my, bumps and zits and moles and, I own up to all of that. And I'm all for, like, when I listen to Constance do commentary on me, and it's constructive criticism because I do consider her a contemporary of mine. I open my mind and I listen to what she's got to say. And so, like, some of the things that she said were like, I need to give Sarah more screen time. Like, she said it in a different way, but so to speak.
She did?
That
Oh,
I'm
I didn't know that.
overbearing. I don't let you talk.
Wow.
That you come off as weak. So I'm gonna, from now
Oh,
on,
sorry.
I'm gonna come off. I'm gonna, listen to what she said because I can only grow from
I'm
this.
so sorry.
Right?
I'm so sorry for respecting your channel, Gypsy. I'm so sorry. I respect you.
Reflection and how can I get along with a bulldog like Leslie in the future? Where did that go wrong? And how can that go differently in the next relationship? That I can only grow from this.
Constance was even going off the other night. I had no idea Nicolina was gonna do what she did to help me. And man, when
I hope you did good.
some money
I hope
was
you got a lot of
raised
help.
to help me, they lost their shit.
That's what happened with me too. Same here. Even though it was a different reason, but just getting money, I mean.
I'm grateful.
Chaotic Spooky Life said, I am not desperate for views and attention, so I made amends and took accountability private. I didn't, nor do I need to do it publicly for content. I wish
Right. Some things are done. Some things are done behind the scenes and people don't know about it,
There's absolutely nothing wrong with being private. God's sakes these days. But we're like, hey, how you doing? Let me tell you all my problems, right? Is it because we're not getting out much that we want to spill the beans like that? Why do we feel like we're like on a couch when we come here? Seriously.
Days of our YouTube. As the YouTube turns.
Well, I'm gonna have to drop down, you guys, or I'm gonna my battery's gonna end up dying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Nice talking to you, Judo.
Clearing all that up.
Yeah. I gotta get my laptop fixed. Oh, the camera turns on my laptop, but it does nothing.
I had that same friggin' problem. Couldn't figure it out for the longest time, Judo, and I just figured it out. I'm gonna have to look at it to tell you how, but I don't remember it.
It's something stupid, you know what I mean?
It is something stupid. I went crazy trying to figure it out. It
started doing it after an update.
Mine always did it since I got it. I never could figure out how to turn it on. But
I should have got a better. I mean, it's just a cheap.
I think it was something in the settings.
You let your hair grow out, Judah?
What's that?
I'm trying to get my husband to let his grow out. You letting your hair grow out?
Yeah.
One more time before we broke, right?
One of the shows that we played back in the day, my hair used to be down in my ass.
Oh wow!
And I took a deep. I was playing and I took a deep breath, and I sucked bangs down my throat. I was trying to get the bangs out and keep playing. And I was like, screw that, man. I cut my hair the next day.
It does get in the way.
About died on stage.
Bless your heart.
Did too, man. I sucked them suckers right down.
I bet it was beautiful though. What color was your hair?
Oh, dirty dishwater, kind of blonde.
Okay.
Just kind of in between blonde and brown.
Yeah.
Now it's turning gray.
Did y'all travel in buses?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best kind of way to do it, you know?
That's what I
Well,
wanted
I
to do,
mean,
but I got domestic and shit.
with the big shows we did, yeah. Because I mean, that was all paid for, as part of the whatever production or whatever. So, but we played a lot of little shows too. You know what I mean? I kind of like the little shows better.
Mm-hmm.
Here's our
More
last
intimate.
chance at stardom, guys.
I'm gonna get another thing going here. I just got
Let
to
me
find the
run
right
this by
place.
y'all. Maybe we should do this as collective like we did the Troll Wars yesterday. What if we did some sort of a Grease parody and Nicolina was Rizzo. Kemper can be Kaneki.
See,
Ernie
me and
would be
Foster,
Travolta.
when me and Foster were getting along, we were talking about we needed to do
A collective, one that's from
oh,
all, one that brings someone from all of our communities, like let's say Savage and Shannon, and then let's say, BK and
the Rock.
Tiffany, and
We were
then
talking about doing it with the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
that would be fantastic. That would be awesome too. Grease and Rocky Horror. That would be awesome. The Rocky Horror Picture Show would be good for Halloween. That's coming up.
Me and Foster were killing each other talking about that
They
in the
play
chat
that
one night.
here
We had all
all
the
night
parts picked out.
long here. That's fantastic. I was like thinking, when they say when you get a hickey from Kaneki, that made me think of Comfort. And then Nicolina, of course, would be Rizzo. But who would be Sandy? Ernie, of course, would be Travolta. But who would be Sandy? Who's the
All right,
sweet?
guys. I'm gonna let you figure out your grease.
See you, Judo.
All right, bye, Judo.
I'll you guys later.
Okay.
Oh man.
The sweet innocent. Who is sweet and innocent? Sarah is. Sarah would be a great
Catelyn.
Sandy, and her name already starts with an S.
Thanks, Crimson.
Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate that. You better shape up, 'cause I need a man.
It could be so. There's Catelyn. It could be there are some people at the stream. There's a stream. I know there was a stream going on when we
Catelyn
started
would be
talking.
another good one. She is a sweet.
Yeah, that's what I.
Sandy
Yeah, that's
type
what I said.
voice.
You got it, Catelyn.
Putting that idea out there. We need to have a huge.
Just saying.
And who was the guy with the black hair that was always Kaneki's right hand? That would have to be Traders. Yeah, it's funny. I think it could bring. Yeah, I think it could bring us all together.
Traders.
Yeah. I could be the beauty school dropout chick.
Or maybe Constance. Yeah,
there you go. Beauty school dropout. Just putting that out there, y'all. Let that seed grow.
Just saying.
Well, let's go see what else is happening on the streets. What you think? Should we go trolling?
Well, I know that I know a little before Judo came on, Southern Girl started a streaming something, so I don't know if she's still streaming. We can go check that out.
That sounds good. Let's go ahead over to Southern Girl then.
Have fun, Chaotic.
All right, have fun, Chaotic.
Take some videos for us.
Yeah, we think you're awesome.
Also, I want to tell you I ordered a glitter called Serial Killer with you in mind. I was inspired by you. I can't wait till it arrives.
All right. All right, well, thank y'all for coming, and y'all have a good afternoon.
See you at Southern Girls, maybe. Bye.
Bye.
Serial killer glitter. I'll send a picture when I get it. For my resin. Bye.
Remember, if you think they're onto you, give us the signal. You remember the signal? That's right.
Bada bing, bada boom! Get over here! Get out of here!
Following video disturbing.